Welcome, strays and wanderers, to another thrilling episode of A War of Fang and Fur. I'm Cameron Holt. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'm joined, as always, by the Arcana crew. You ready to do some shopping, Arcana crew?
Oh, that's what we'll call it.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a store.
General goods store,
Sure.
right? The customer service is atrocious.
It's a free action to peruse the shelves.
Well then, in that case.
Before we hop in, you guys need to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
That's a 9 for Hugin.
Guys.
Nice.
22.
What have you done? You didn't go first, did you? You got like
You really-
20 billion. 14.
Zero.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good.
Did you say 0?
0.
Oh, no, not again.
Good. You need to stay down.
I
there,
love that
son
I
of a
keep,
bitch.
I'm just gonna keep this going.
Yeah, everyone's goal was in this fight, like, don't let Risk come in until everyone else is in. We begin with Sir Lance. You have hopped atop a table.
So yeah, I was gonna hop up onto that thing, and then I was gonna chop the rope that's holding the chandelier
Excellent.
and drop it. What I want to do is I want to ride the chandelier down on top of them
Okay.
so that it
Add
A,
weight.
does more damage, and B, I can then stab them through the chandelier on the ground.
Excellent. So, first, no roll required for the hop to the shelf. That
Okay.
is well within your means to do so. However, from here, to get to the rope of the chandelier is going to be a minimum of a 10-foot jump upward. So we can make an athletics check, or if there are any features that you want to throw into the mix to try and help you and aid you in this.
Do I know what the difficulty is going to be?
So typically, your standing high jump would be 6 feet if you get a 10-foot running start. We'll say you've technically got a running start because you leapt from table to shelf, so you would have 6 feet of height. So I'm going to say that'll lower your athletics check DC to a 15.
So I need to roll a 9 or better. I have 2 rabbit hops left.
Do it.
So with my rabbit hop, and you can tell me if this would be applicable, because it doesn't necessarily say it's up or down. What it says is, as a bonus action, you can jump 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks, as long as your speed is greater than 0.
Yeah, I would say that would apply. You could do that up and at an angle for sure.
Cool.
So that would be no roll required.
Fantastic.
In this case, we'll say make a quick athletics check. This is a much lower DC. This is just to grab onto the chandelier and stabilize yourself there.
Okay. That's a 17.
Easily done. You leap up and grab onto this antler chandelier that I think we described last time, and it swings a bit, pretty heavy already.
I wait until the swing is going to aim it right at like the whole group of 3 baddies there, and then I chop the rope to drop it right
Yeah.
on them.
All of them, I should say, you guys have a surprise round because they weren't expecting people to come up out of the ground.
Yeah.
So they're still kind of like looking around in shock. The polar bear is still standing over that busted mole rat and interrogating him, and has hardly even noticed your arrival at this point.
Yeah, so what do they see? They see Hugin and Lady Azalea?
I think Hugin is still
I
hidden.
don't think they see Hugin,
Okay.
but they know that Lady Azalea has entered. But yeah, they're still surprised, so there's not a lot going on yet.
If it's cool, by the way, I wanted that slice to be my offhand attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a dexterity saving throw for those 3, and I'm going to have Lance roll a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, because your aim here is to be extra weight, which implies that you want to stay until the impact happens.
Okay.
That's a natural 2 for the 2 black and white friends. For the polar bear, that's a 9, but he is indomitable, so he's going to re-roll that. That's enough to save on the second one.
I rolled an 11.
11 just fails. So,
Okay.
Lance, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from...
Ooh. Hold on.
Oh.
With my lucky footwork, feature. When I fail a dex saving throw, I can use my reaction to roll a d4 and add it to it, turning a failure into a success.
Yeah, I'd say you don't even need to roll. The DC was 12.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Excellent. So instead, you take none of the bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
8 points of piercing damage as the antlers sort of collapse in, and they're like pointed in all directions, and a few of them cut up into your shins and feet.
Ow, my shins.
I can't wait to hear what the Foley is going to be for the crashing of a chandelier.
Same. That's barely under mortal wound for these guys.
Barely.
Oh, because they're bears. These two fall prone as the chandelier comes crashing down atop them.
Nice.
This guy just left out of the way on time. This massive polar bear figure you see is he's drawing a great sword from his back. And Lance, you are not knocked prone, but find yourself standing in the center of the room.
Are those guys that are prone, are they knocked out, or are they still...
Oh no, they're up. They've fallen down because the thing crashed down onto their heads, and they're still surprised and confused and injured now. But they are like starting to kind of like, you see there's antlers like piercing parts of their bodies. And you see they're kind of like pulling them out and pulling this debris off of the top of themselves and starting to stand. Could I have you, we're gonna use the Tray of Fate.
Oh.
And I'm gonna have you just roll a straight luck check.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, you want to roll a 15 or higher.
Let's get it in.
Oh no, it's a 3. You bring the chandelier down, and it comes crashing down on top of these knights. And you find yourself like kind of standing there in the middle. You pull an antler out of your own shin, and looking around, you see the candles that were on the chandelier have begun to catch the shelves on fire.
Oh shit.
I'm okay with that, actually. Especially if those guys are pinned.
They're not pinned. They're just prone.
That poor little beat up gnome, or naked
Just
mole
a
rat.
naked mole rat. The miniature is
not
a
a gnome at
which is
all.
why we're
Yeah,
confused.
naked mole rat. Like poor shop is getting fucked up.
If I wanted to jump over those dudes, not using a rabbit hop, just using like a regular jump, like long jump,
Yeah, we
could
can.
I then tip this flaming shelf over onto those guys who just got chandeliered?
Get chandeliered, idiot.
Does it seem like I would be strong enough to do that, or does it look too heavy to do that?
Make another luck check. We'll call this like a death saving throw. Higher number is better.
3 again.
3 again. Seems too heavy. It might even be bolted to the ground.
Okay, so I'm going to take advantage of them being pinned. Hopefully that gives me like advantage on my attacks against
Oh
them.
yeah, they're prone.
So I'm going to stab one of them, and if he dies, I'll stab the other, but if he doesn't die, I'm going to stab him again.
Okay. You have 3 attacks.
I have my offhand, and then...
You used your offhand for the rope.
Right, so my offhand, and then I have 2 main attacks.
Oh right, because bonus action offhand. Got it. Okay. Excellent. And the rabbit hop is just a feature, right? It doesn't take a bonus action to do.
Oh, you know what? It is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I would have had to use one of my attacks to cut the thing. So I only have 1 attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Stab that guy in the ass with it.
Yeah, which one do you want to stab in the ass? We've got Grey Prince wrists and a bowl.
Get rid of the imposter.
Yeah, we'll go with Great Prince wrist to avoid any
Excellent.
confusion.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
That's a 21.
21 hits
Oh
for
my
sure.
god.
But he looks so handsome. You want to stab him?
Well, we
Yeah.
can only have one Prince wrist on the table at a
Also,
time.
it feels weird to say looking at her, but
I'm going to use my Piercer feat to re-roll that die.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 13 damage.
Woo, nice. He's still with us, but looking rough.
I feel like when I play a fighter, I don't live up to the, like, okay, 20 minutes have passed, it's your turn, because I don't know what I have.
And then I want to jump over those guys to get away from that guy.
Yeah, this will be just a straight athletics check.
Okay.
We'll say to get to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good. 22.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you any movement. You get right over here, and you're still... actually, since this guy is kind of like... He's taking up a lot of space, but he's in this square.
Wait,
Actually, he's
did you rattle
surprised.
hop?
I don't
Just
think,
regular
Oh,
dodge.
okay.
I don't think you can take
You can't take a
opportunity
reaction
attacks if you're
on-
surprised. So yeah, you leap across. No opportunity attacks against you. Excellent. That
Surprise.
ends Sir Lance Laporte's turn and brings us to the next to enter the fray, Lord Asher.
Oh shit. Papa.
Ooh.
He's going to enter.
Why in my head, your parents are just like, never do anything. Just in the background.
Oh, you're thinking about
five.
my actual.
10, 15. Let's make an athletics check to see if he. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
So yeah, costs him no movement. He goes 5, 10,
Get him.
15 to here.
Get him, Papa.
20. He's going to kind of maneuver around this guy and then stab down at the bull who is prone.
Heck yeah.
Asher is not interested in fighting fair.
He
Absolutely
said,
not.
He said low-hanging fruit.
Wow.
Why not?
We don't fight fair against people that poison us at a wedding.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they've lost all fighting fair privileges.
Unfortunately, 12 isn't going to hit, but he's got 2 more attacks.
Okay.
19 will hit against the bull for 12 points of damage. All right, he's still up, and then Asher swipes down with his dagger in his offhand. 13 misses.
Asher, come on, baby.
Whips out, makes a couple of attacks. Yeah, no, it's all bad. But they don't get reactions because they're surprised, so he's gonna, being light-footed, he's gonna use his bonus action to dash.
Nice.
And go 5, 10, 15 to here.
Yeah. Swashbuckler?
He is a swashbuckler.
Love swashbucklers.
Actually, we'll call it right here. Just so he's not getting like pinned into a corner, but he's also not able to be flanked by anyone super easily. That's going to end Lord Asher's turn and bring us to the next to enter the fray, Dame Liliana.
Oh, hi, babes.
She uses 5 feet of movement to get in the door.
Don't forget that her armor class is boosted by mage armor.
Yeah, I think it's what, 13 plus dex?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 13 instead of 10.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Solid.
good.
That could be the difference between life and death.
It could. Okay, she's going to go 5, 10, well, she's already gone 5, 10, 15, 20 over here, and she's going to flank this guy with Hugin to the best of her ability.
This room is awful.
So attacking with the short sword that she got from Lance with advantage. Dirty 20 is going to hit,
Dang.
and she's going to go ahead and pump a 2nd level Divine Smite into that. 16.
So much. Excellent.
That's incredible.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect it.
Jealous.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I got more.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I brought enough for the class.
Yay!
Who gets what color?
I don't
I
know.
have the purple one.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope that he cuts the part where we pass these out. We all just
Suddenly have crazy
We
strong.
suddenly got crazy, y'all.
Shit's getting crazy in here.
Very silly.
For a total of 22 points of damage from her first strike, Dame Liliana rushes around and flanks with Hugin and slashes out. Also worth noting, Lance, when you fell from the ceiling and landed, you appeared from
Right.
invisibility. I guess technically when you slashed the rope. So yeah, she rushes around. She makes her first attack. There's that glowing light from the Divine Smite as she stabs, or slashes, I guess, across this grizzly bear in the corner. And she's going to make another attack with advantage. That's a natural 20.
Damn.
Bam.
Beautiful.
So of course she's going to use her last 2nd level spell to smite again.
Obviously.
I would. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
You can smite multiple
Oh,
times
yeah.
in a round.
Oh,
So it's a feature, not a spell.
fancy.
So that's going to be 37 points of damage.
That guy dies, right?
No. But he is starting to look pretty rough.
Well,
2 massive smites as she just slashes across with this like white, hot, glowing, burning blade and slashes into this bear. That's Dame Liliana's turn, and that's going to bring us Princess Azalea.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Standing atop the table.
Flanking, surprising. Everything is in my corner. With my poisoned rapier, I'm going to kind of plunge it into like his trapezius, and I'm trying to get down into like chest meat.
Yeah, this
Just
bear in front of you.
Yeah.
You do is describe
Excellent.
exactly where.
I know them, so
Yeah, and roll with
I'm gonna use
advantage
it.
Hell yeah.
because you've got height
Nice.
on the guy. Thing that doesn't come up very often in D&D combats for some reason.
It
This is
should.
levels.
The high ground. Don't
Yeah.
try it, Anakin.
That is a 19.
19 hits for sure.
That's a D8 plus 2D8. I'm gonna
He makes
burn.
a Constitution saving throw, right?
Oh yes.
He rolled a 17 con save.
Damn. He doesn't take 2D8.
He resists the effects.
But that's okay.
Party
'cause
bear.
I'm gonna burn a bardic inspiration to use my psychic blades, and that will give me an extra 2d6
Nice.
of psychic damage. Plus 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus sneak attack.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
I forgot.
Ooh.
11, so 24.
24. Nice.
Beautiful.
That's some damage.
And that,
Um,
no, not quite. You guys are getting like really close to dealing mortal wounds to these guys.
can I just go ahead? This is gonna be shenanigans. It's gonna be shenanigans.
I don't know what you're saying.
Words?
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Okay, gotcha.
Shenanigans.
Could be shenanigans.
With my bonus action, can I just I want to ride this guy like a horse. I think. I would just like to be inescapable.
You want to be on him, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like a spider monkey?
Okay, so
I'm thinking using the momentum of pushing the rapier in to be on his shoulders.
are you trying to keep him from moving as well?
No, I don't give a fuck if he moves. I just don't want him to be able to get away from the me.
Okay, mechanically, I think it makes more sense if you're trying to grapple someone.
Sure.
Do you have another attack?
No.
Okay, so yeah, rules as written, you wouldn't be able to do that in this round. But if you wanted to
Sure.
mount him on your next turn, you can definitely
No,
try
it's
to do
not
that.
really worth it if I can't do it as a bonus action, but I thought I'd check.
Okay, excellent. You gonna stay put?
Yeah.
Okay. Ending Lady Azalea's turn. Princess Azalea's turn brings us to
Queen Azalea's turn? Who knows?
our next fighter to enter the ring.
Sir Robert Boulderclaw.
Back abs.
Baby back abs.
Let's see.
Baby back abs.
I want that baby back.
He busts into the room and kind of looks in and takes in the situation.
It's a nightmare in here.
Yeah, he's gonna go 25 to here. Once again, making a ruling that will affect us later on, I'm sure. I'm gonna call this flanking with you, Azalea, even though you're up above.
Oh, I'm still behind.
True. So he's going to rush around and make his 3 attacks on that guy. 3 attacks? 2.
I
2
think
attacks.
I do. I don't know what to do with it now.
Did you catch a fly?
I think so.
Nice.
I don't want to murder it.
Is it alive?
Yep, sure
You
is.
run it outside.
It's chaos in here today.
Don't worry. It's under control. Fucking crazy straw.
It's coordinated.
Okay. So Rob rushes around to flank with Lady Azalea, and he's going to go ahead and make his 2 great sword attacks on this orangutan bear with advantage. Natural 19 for the first one. 12 points of damage. He's going to make his second attack on the same guy. 17 doesn't hit. As he swings his great sword down for the second attack, and this guy's still surprised, but having taken the damage now kind of bringing him out of it, goes to actually draw his own great sword and parries.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and you notice all of these So basically, everyone in Grayscale is carrying a great sword, as is the polar bear. And then there are the three minis that are in color. So like this guy in the corner, the guy at the bookcase, and the guy in front of the door.
They have spears.
Yes.
Okay.
Spears and shields.
Grayscale, great sword. Got it.
Ending his turn is going to bring us to our next entrant. Sir Deckard the Titan,
Oh my god.
who enters the space flexing, and God, there's barely room for him to go anywhere.
That's true.
Since Asher is technically standing right here, Deckard's going to go right here, and he's going to make an athletics check.
So that's just like a
pretty good.
clown car of a tunnel that we came out of.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of like goes underground and then just like weaves everywhere behind here.
And we did bring the circus, so.
Athletics.
It'd be like
Yeah.
the perfect spot to drop a fireball if any of us were
Yeah, right.
spellcasters.
22 is definitely enough as he just kicks this table over into the
Okay.
corner and makes his own path. 15, 20, 25, 30 gets him to here.
Brilliant.
Hardness,
Just
Asher.
pushes Asher out of the way.
Just palms his face, which is actually down here because Fox. And he's gonna, step up to this guy who's kind of like looking into the fireplace, who like turns and notices this looming behemoth.
Surprise!
And he's gonna go ahead and make his 3 attacks with his greatsword. I'm just gonna roll them all at the same time. That's a natural 20,
Nice.
as well as a 26
Jesus.
and a 15. The 15 misses.
Jump.
But we'll do the crit.
Loser, dude!
We'll do the crit first.
I don't know who the better brother is, dog.
I took down like 4 dudes.
Yeah, what's your problem?
They're all on the ground. What's up?
Yeah, see that?
Bitch.
12.
From the other side of the room, Lance is just like, bitch!
For the crit, that's 29 points of damage,
Jesus.
Damn.
which
Oh?
Is that a mortal wound?
potentially. That one was skill.
What?
It's a skill mini. Unpainted.
Okay.
A gray skill. I've retired skill to the shelf.
Oh,
R.I.P.
big honor.
Okay, so
Big
that was
honor.
the crit. So this guy needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I hardly knew her.
Wait, what?
The big honor thing. Never mind.
Big honor. Hardly knew it.
Oh, that's only a natural 5 on the die. Probably isn't
Oh.
gonna save.
Well, which one do we not want to say?
That's a 9. He fails.
That's the
So now he
mold.
rolls 2d10.
Break his nose. What?
Did he get decapitated?
He rolled a 20.
What does that mean?
Let's find out together. He rushes forward with his great sword drawn and swings it down, going to remove this guy's head. He is surprised and steps back just in time, but still takes a hefty slash across the face, loses one of his eyes.
Nice.
And he has a -2 to ranged attacks. His eye is destroyed and cannot, healing isn't going to bring it back.
Cool.
Grody.
And then he also hit with another great sword attack for 14 points more.
That guy thought his day couldn't get any worse.
He's still standing, so it probably will. Excellent.
That day.
That ends Sir Deckard the Titan's turn. That's his 3 attacks. And that's going to bring us to our next entrant, Lady Basil. Steps inside
Basil.
with 5 feet of movement.
How many more do we have coming up?
Just Riss after
Yay.
Lady Basil.
Oh,
0.
I went ahead and rolled for Elzor, but he's staying down
Yeah.
below unless someone calls out or things get very dire. Excellent. So, Lady Basil enters the fray. It's going to go 10, 15, 20 over to this corner. And yeah, she's just going to start firing at people with her short bow. She'll start with this guy between Princess Azalea and Sir Rob. She makes 2 of these attacks. Natural 17 is going to hit for the first one for 8 points of damage. She's going to fire at that same guy again 9 is going to miss. That one just kind of sticks into the leg of the table, and he's still standing, but looking pretty rough. That's going to end Lady Basil's turn. And finally, entering the fray, using 5 feet of movement to step inside, is Prince Fenris Ulfa.
I think. Wait, no. If you had a 0, Hugin had a 9 or something.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't
for
write
sure.
Hugin down. Oh no, I did. Your name was very small. You should have gone before Lady Basil. So Hugin, you.
It's like, yeah, Hugin was just like standing there while everybody was like filing out of this hole. And I was
That's my bad.
like,
Wait.
I wrote your name in small and just ignored it for some reason.
It's ignorable.
Aww.
No.
Aww.
I mean, aww.
I am going to sneaky stab that dude.
Sneaky stab him.
Corner. Wait.
You do
With
have
advantage
advantage.
because we are flanking, yeah. So that is a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
And
that's bad. That's bad for him.
Hugin has rolled an insane amount of nat 20s the last couple of sessions.
And this guy's already taken a heap of damage from Dame Liliana. 2 second-level divine smites. One of them was a crit.
it's full damage for the sneak attack too, for crits.
Yeah, every die that you would roll, take the max number from that die face, and
then
then
you roll on
and then
top.
roll on top of it.
Holy
So
smokes.
that's now 4d6 instead of the old 3d6. So that's 24 plus the 8. for
Yeah, so
the
you'll roll
four.
46 and 1d4, and then add 32 to that roll.
I think so far you're the only person who's used the new crit rules.
I've used it a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, the only player character.
Oh yeah, you guys got a crit more.
I got to use it once
Oh,
during the
right.
tournament.
so that's 14.
I thought it did.
14, 46 points of damage.
Incredible.
He is still standing
What?
miraculously.
Fuck?
Hit him again!
I guess I could
can.
use this to. I have a feat where I can re-roll the damage, and then take the higher of the two.
Yeah, if you want to.
See.
That was, we know for a fact, that was kind of a low roll.
Yeah, either way, from the baseline of the crit, he has to make a Constitution saving throw, because if he survives this, he is going to take a mortal wound, most likely.
For sure.
His hit points are so low, we'll see if this takes him out.
So that was 22 plus 32.
Is
54.
54. He only had 53 hit points left.
Alright, good
So
use
that
of that.
guy-
That was great.
So I stood there. Just,
For the sake of this, I'm gonna
The
actually
jugular.
I'm gonna ask you guys. Actually, I think we should. So because there is now fire that is spreading, which I'm gonna actually make a note. Okay, I've added the fire to the initiative. I'm going to leave the bodies of fallen enemies because those would add to making difficult terrain in the area. It's gonna look like a clusterfuck as people start going down, but that's kind of the point. Does that end your turn, Hugin? You've still got full movement.
And
Bonus
And a bonus action.
too.
Stab another person.
Yeah, why don't I
Stab
just
someone
go stab that guy
This guy?
closest? Yeah.
Yeah. 10 feet to there.
So that's 15 to hit.
15 does not hit that guy.
Okay. In that case, I'm probably gonna step back from that dude since
Yeah.
he can't take reactions.
Just one step back, or where would you like to go? You've used 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, probably 2 steps back towards the wall.
To there.
Yeah.
Nice. Ending Hugin's turn now brings us past Lady Basil to Prince Riss, who uses 5 feet of movement to enter, if you would like to enter.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go hit that same duder.
This guy?
Yeah.
10.
Not if I kick you back down the hole.
20 feet of movement gets you there, and you can go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot these guys were surprised. I had the whole thing where, like, if any of them had rolled above you in initiative, they were going to go, like, close the trap door and stand on it and keep you from entering. But they didn't expect it, so you guys all just got to flood in.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Hell yeah.
Ouch.
5.
All right.
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. I've got the highest AC of anyone here.
Do you get
And
to like?
probably more hit points.
I think the worry comes
then-
from just like your shit rolls, except for when it matters, when you're escalating to a diamond.
You do have
The
multi-attack,
dice want to tell a story, and I'm here to accommodate
Facilitate it.
that.
right? That's your first attack.
Yeah. Second attack. 15.
15 misses.
Fuck it.
As he's like pulling his great sword, is like turning around and like parrying your sword with it. As he's finally like getting it out and getting it at the ready.
Action surge.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Nah. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Cool. Yeah, 11.
Hell yeah. Does that end your turn, Princess?
Yep.
All right. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round, now out of the surprised condition. But it's Lance Laporte's turn.
Am I still like within striking distance of that prone guy that I'm next to?
You can be with 5 feet of movement.
I'll move to him, and I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm going to guess
Attack
that you
him.
probably want to go here so that this guy doesn't get opportunity on you if you exit.
Yeah.
All right.
First attack. I assume I still have advantage, right? Since
Yes,
it's
because
him?
he's prone.
I love the idea if you're moving a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. So it's an 11.
That one misses. He like uses one of the antlers that he just pulled out of himself to parry your sword.
A 20?
20 hits, leaving himself wide open for the second attack that comes down.
12 damage with that strike.
Nice. He's looking rough.
And I'll do my offhand attack as well. 26.
26 hits, yeah.
11 more damage.
Yeah, that one dies.
Nice.
You just puncture straight into the throat with your offhand, or I guess slash across the throat with your offhand short sword.
Still pierce.
That's 2 bears down.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to climb. Since I don't have anyone threatening me, I'm going to climb up on top of the shelf here to get out of...
Yeah, technically this guy, he can make an opportunity attack at disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay. He can if he wants.
Yeah, he'll try it. Why not? Swing a great sword from the ground. 15 to hit?
Does not hit. And since he did that, I'm going to use my reaction to riposte and stab him.
Yeah. With advantage because he's prone.
A 19.
19 hits.
Beautiful. 10 more damage to him.
He was also looking rough. And you said you were going to rabbit hop up onto the shelf?
No, I'm just going to climb. I'm just going to use
nice.
my movement to climb up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I already used my bonus action, so I can't rabbit hop. Also, that's a limited resource, so...
Yeah, we'll see. For now, you climb up onto this side. The shelf is on fire.
Hopefully it hasn't gotten up to where I'm at yet.
Yeah, from the bottom, but it is quickly spreading. Ending Lance Laporte brings us to Lord Asher. He's going to come over here. And he can't flank, but that's fine. He's just going to go ahead and start making some attacks on this knight. 18 hits. 11 points of damage. Takes out the orangutan. Oops, sorry, lady.
Oh no. She's dead.
That's his first attack. Takes that guy out. He went 5 feet forward. 25, 30 to here. So he's like standing on top of
Nice.
this recently deceased bear that Lance just took out. And he's going to make his next 2 attacks with advantage on the other guy who's prone on the floor.
Heck yeah.
Make a very nice rug.
Natural 18 is going to hit. Yep. For 12 points of damage. Takes out the bull. This one dies. As he just like stabs through with the rapier through the orangutan. I'm just going to say it's an orangutan that was there. He's working with the bears. Stabs through that one, and like as the body goes down, he kind of like rides over it, pulls his rapier free, rolls over on top of this other dead body and stabs into the guy on the floor. 2 kills right out of the gate. And he has a bonus action, which he's going to use to dash, just so that he can go the 10 feet of difficult terrain to here. and he's diagonal with the polar bear. He's going to go ahead and make his offhand dagger attack.
Damn. Imagine if you had gotten those genes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are not related.
How many rogue levels do you have? Oh, did you not pick the swashbuckler rogue class?
No. I
He,
took something else.
he rushes over to...
That smile.
He's stabbing through and just rolling over dead bodies and poking down and making more, and then kind of comes to his feet, paws here, facing up this massive polar bear, one of the most dangerous bears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes to swipe out with his dagger and basically just holds his great sword to the side, and it functions as a shield because it's so big. And just kind of blocks the dagger and is looking down at this little fox hungrily.
Uh-oh.
So do sunglasses just materialize on his face? Is that fucking cool?
He's had him the whole time.
They're those the ones that the Inuit have, the.
Oh, the bone.
It's just the bone with the slit.
Slice, yeah.
Neat.
Hell yeah.
The snow doesn't blind him.
Ending Lord Asher's turn brings us to the newly created layer action, fire.
We brought it!
It spreads.
Yay.
It engulfs both shelves. Lance,
Hi.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. 15.
15 succeeds, so you will take half damage. As you are just kind of hot-footed stepping, you take 3 points of fire damage to your tootsies. As the shelf beneath you is aflame, and you can hear the wood crackling and splitting. There are some vials that were kind of sitting along it that are starting to pop and explode. Their liquids are rapidly expanding and breaking their glass containers.
So am I still on the shelf after that, or did that?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
Can we change the lighting?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
The fire continues to spread. So moving forward, if you start your turn within the fire, which currently is enveloping those shells, unfortunately I don't have a really good marker for something being aflame at the moment. I'll get on that for the next season.
Yeah.
So there will be the dexterity saving throw if it spreads to a space you are standing in outside of your turn, but then if you start your turn standing in that area, then you take the damage.
can I make another dexterity saving throw at the start of my turn?
No.
Less damage.
That's the fire's turn. That brings us to Dame Liliana. She's just gonna whip around and join Prince Riss in attacking this guy as we get some paladin team up action.
Is another bear over here?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, he was perusing that bookshelf as shit hit the fan.
Well, I don't want to punish a reader, so I'll go after him last.
Short sword, 2 attacks. Oop, she's gonna roll these both at the same time. Natural 2 is gonna miss, however, 19 hits. She's gonna go ahead and burn her last spell slot to do a first level Divine Smite on top of this. 15 points of damage. He's still standing. As she slashes out again with that divine force behind her blade. That is all that she can do on this turn. That now finally brings us to the remaining knights. Those 3 are dead, actually. Wow, there were so many of them, and now there are so few. This guy, this is flavor. It's not his turn, but he bangs on the door behind him and kicks it open. These 2 are gonna rush in. 5. He's gonna make an athletics check. Or so this would be an acrobatics check.
Does he do the Troy from Community where he walks in and everything's on fire and people are stuff swinging around?
Yeah.
He's just "Whoa."
He's gonna make an athletics check. I'm gonna call this, we'll use the Tray of Fate. So he needs to roll a 12 or higher to get what he wants. That's a 6. So he can't quite shove past Sir Deckard the Titan to get to the other side.
Yeah, dog.
So he's currently sharing space with this other knight who turns towards Sir Deckard. That one, he's gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth between the Tray of Fate. Same thing, he just needs to roll a 12. Natural 16.
This guy manages to tuck and roll and
He
gets
just
here.
goes under him.
He does have to go around. He like squeezes around. I'm gonna say he squeezes this direction because he can see Sir Rob there, so he doesn't take an opportunity attack. This guy moves forward. Oh no, now he's flying. We'll get to their attacks in a moment. This guy also goes 5, 10 to get in. 15, 20, 30 to get here.
Seems to be heading over in this direction. Nice.
This guy turns.
The two by the fireplace are going to go ahead and make their attacks against Sir Deckard with advantage. Natural 17 is going to hit. 16 also is going to hit. Wow. Wow. 46. 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 9 points of damage. Fucking ridiculous. However, that is just from the first guy. Second guy.
I know.
2 attacks with advantage. First one misses. Second one misses.
Nice.
Didn't roll above a 3 with advantage twice.
Wild. Cleaning up, y'all.
That will
It's about to get Antarctic. in
It wasn't
here.
supposed to go this way. You were
I knew
supposed to
it was
die.
about
And then homie over here, he's gonna make his. He's gonna focus on Prince Riss because you're more threatening looking.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
2 attacks.
Exactly. It's fine.
Natural 1 for the first one is gonna miss. However, for the second one, that is a 22.
Yeah. Okay.
That's better. You take 15 points of slashing damage. That is all of the knights' turns for now that are alive. Ending their turns is going to bring us to Princess Azalea.
Does the shopkeeper ever get a turn? Or is he
He's bound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can he talk shit?
Yeah, we'll say for this first round, he's been kind of taken aback and is just kind of like seeing all of this going down around him. There's like a smile starting to creep across his broken teeth face.
Oh.
Oh.
It was already like that.
You guys need better dental in your kingdom.
So Princess Azalea, it's your turn.
Is the polar bear holding his weapon already?
Yes. Yeah, at this point, no one is surprised anymore. They've all drawn their blades.
Okay.
Which one's the polar bear again?
This guy.
Okay.
Has he taken damage yet?
No. Lord Asher attempted to slash at him, and he blocked it with a greatsword.
He didn't take any from the chandeliers I dropped on him?
No, he didn't take anything because he succeeded on his dex save.
Oh shit. Do you have a short sword?
Longsword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to try to disarm people.
Okay.
Did bonus action do that?
Yeah, that's the downside to this stat block that I'm using. I didn't want to take the time to like give everybody different weapons and shit and have to keep up with who's got what.
All long swords, baby.
So they've all got mostly great swords and spears, but both of those weapons are intended for like fighting cavalry, so it's not really helpful in this situation. If one of you guys gets on a horse, or if Azalea mounts somebody, then we'll
like-
talk.
You mean like a beetle?
Right? Yeah, not a horse. Horses are people.
I've seen that movie.
That's the most horse girl you've ever been. I'm just gonna snap my fingers and send a firebolt at the polar bear.
Nice.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
feeling a motif.
Yeah. You're feeling a burn the shop down situation.
Is Asher within 5 feet of the polar bear? Nice. Okay, so I don't have advantage, but I will get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I guess you would. Doesn't sneak attack have to be a melee weapon?
Oh, does it?
Melee
No.
or range,
Use
but I
range
think
weapon.
it's still a
Oh.
weapon.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
We'll see.
With an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. It's still magical fire.
Yeah. Firebolt is still dope as hell.
Oh, but I don't hit.
Oh.
It's an 11.
11. We'll say because it's magical fire, you don't add to the already growing fire by
Firebolt,
missing.
the spells specify if they will catch. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action
That would have surprised all of us. That's the first time we've seen that.
A firebolt?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. It
Yeah.
probably like splashes against the back of the shop, the back wall. Yeah, I'll give a healing word to Riss at 3rd level.
Is healing word's a bonus action? Mm-hmm. Oh, the other firebolt is a cantrip. That's
Yeah.
right.
12 points back.
Thank you.
Nice. And do you move anywhere? Or do you stay atop your table looking over the fucking chaos of this room?
That sounds good.
Cool.
So you though.
Yeah. Ending Princess Azalea's turn brings
Smooth down my fur.
brings us to Sarab, who is now surrounded by dead bodies. And surprisingly, this time none of them were his doing. He's going to get away from this growing fire.
Good call.
5, 10 to here.
He doesn't want to be in that poem.
None of these huge men that we brought fit.
Yeah.
Can't they be polite and get up on top of furniture like us?
He's going to flank with Sir Deckard on this guy and go ahead and unleash his torrent of attacks with advantage.
You break me off a little bit of that Rob Boulderclaw accent. Excuse me. Oops, hang on there. Okay.
Natural 20 for the second one. Oh, me coming through, gonna take you out.
Thank you.
Love it so much.
12.
She is my favorite.
Whoa! Max damage on a crit. 12 plus 12 is 24 plus 29 points of damage from that strike.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Really gonna
Is that a
wreck and shop.
potential mortal wound?
He had 9 hit points left, so he's
Oh.
dead.
Yay! That's a mortal wound.
An actual mortal wound.
And we are literally wrecking shop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the shop is getting pretty wrecked. It's on fire. Tables are strewn about.
Whatever, he was smiling.
Yeah, he can't. The issue is that he can't really get to anyone else this turn. So we'll save for his second greatsword attack. He just makes sure that that bear is dead by decapitating them.
He could, I mean, if he climbed Sir Deckard like a tree, he could get on that.
He mounts.
that other guy.
I mean, he can go. He can. Yeah, no, that's true. He can.
Take up the same space as Sir Deckard. He uses difficult terrain. I'm just going to leave him where he is for now because, God, it's clustered and crowded in here.
And all these minis are way outside of their bases.
I feel like this is becoming a Jackie Chan movie. It's like, use the terrain, climb on things, fight with friends.
Yeah, he steps over and momentarily like goes back to back with Sir Deckard, and they kind of like spin around each other and like trade places. And he's going to make his second attack on this other knight, not with advantage. Natural 17 is going to hit though,
Get him.
for 12 points of damage to that guy who hasn't taken any damage yet. Sick. That's Sarab Boulderclaw's turn. At the end of his turn, he's going to call out, Prince Riss, there's an opening right there. And he's going to command ally. And if you want to use your reaction, you can make an attack with advantage on the knight in front of you.
Damage, fuck yeah. That's 18.
18 hits.
Noise.
Just.
Noise. 6.
Nice. That brings us to the captains, one of whom is dead. This guy is going to go 5, 10 to here. And he's going to make an athletics check.
What are they? You say cats?
Captains.
Oh, captains.
They're also bears. Most of them are just brown bears and black bears. There was a grizzly in the corner. And yeah, this guy, actually, we'll say all the ones that are in color, the ones whose turns we're currently on, are grizzly bears. So they're a little bit bigger and beefier. So he just needs to roll a 10 or higher on this.
Grizzlies are a subspecies of brown bear.
Oh, interesting.
Ursus Arctos horribilis.
Oh.
Horrible,
'Cause-
horrible Arctic bears.
Poor bears.
That's a 14. Did you know that the Arctic is called the Arctic because it basically just means there's bears here?
Yeah. And we're gonna make it Antarctic in here. I made the joke earlier.
Lance, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and make one for Lord Asher as well.
Is this for the fire spreading, or is this for a different reason?
This is for a different reason. We'll find out.
Nice.
24.
24. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave the
Still
choice.
looking at bears.
I'm gonna leave the choice up to you.
Sorry, it's 23.
23. Still works.
Okay.
So this grizzly bear rushes forward and takes a little bit of fire damage himself as he just grabs the shelf and pulls, and you hear cracking and ripping and tearing of the wood. It was bolted to the ground. He just doesn't care. As he's going to knock this shelf over, I'm going to give you the option. You can either choose a place within 10 feet of you on the ground to land and take some fall damage, or you can leap to this other shelf but still be in fire.
Can I leap onto this other box
one?
over here and possibly take less fire damage?
Yeah.
Or less
well,
fall
less
damage,
fall
rather?
damage for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, this will be 1d8 instead of the 2d8
That you would have taken otherwise. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and move this chair so that we know that this is where
So about half.
The shopkeep is seated. As
this shelf is knocked forward. Lord Asher fails his dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
He is knocked
His
prone
sunglasses break.
and is caught under a burning shelf.
That's not great.
these bodies catch fire as well. There's like a spray of sparks and ash that continue igniting this blaze happening over here. And I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage that Asher takes. He takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage, which, worth noting, Asher has taken 0 damage from anything up to this point.
How did he take less damage from the shelf falling on him than I took jumping off of it?
It was the same die. He also, actually, that was the bludgeoning damage. This is the fire damage.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh no.
35 points
Oh my god.
of fire damage.
How's he looking?
He actually needs to make a Constitution saving throw. He exactly saves and doesn't take a mortal wound, thankfully. I rolled 2 10s, a 7, and an 8 on 4d10 fire damage.
Yowza.
Unfortunately for Asher, he is prone and pinned under that shelf. That's that guy's turn.
This guy. 15. He's going to make his
He's gonna continue to take fire damage too.
Athletics check.
Sorry about your dad.
He's not my dad.
So brutal.
So rough.
Oh yeah, 26.
as this guy rushes over, he enters his friend's space and literally just muscles through Sir Deckard the Titan to stand atop this body. Good God. It's a cluster.
Okay. That's a place to be.
And he's going to go ahead and make his spear attacks on Sir Deckard the Titan with advantage. His 3 spear attacks. Natural 19 is going to hit. Natural 17 is going to hit. Regular 17 is also going to hit. So 3 hits from the spear. Oh my. 1.
Oh my.
Forgot that these captains are no joke.
There's a lot of people in this tiny room.
Which is also on fire.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, just bad luck.
That's 34 points of damage
I
to Sir Deckard.
can't be expected to take every variable into account when I drop a chandelier on some fools.
Sometimes you just have to do the fucking coolest thing.
Yeah.
It was the raddest choice, and I'm glad that we're
Yeah.
here. As this guy rushes over, spear in hand and shield, you can see this like sort of, I think they're called bucklers. It's like a smaller shield that's just kind of strapped onto the forearm, takes the spear with 2 hands, rolls past Sir Deckard to get on the other side of him, stands over his friend's dead body with no qualms, and just stabs down 3 times into Sir Deckard's back, straight into the abs, as he kind of like arches his back and blood comes out from his mouth. He's still standing, but that was really bad for him.
Shit.
That ends the captain's turns and brings us to the polar bear. I'm going to say all of you guys can make a politics check real quick to see if you recognize who this polar bear is.
15.
18.
Hell yeah.
13.
13, all right.
9.
Lance and Prince Riss. The two of you recognize this guy because you have both been present at mini tourneys, whether you were partaking or just present. This is one of the champion fighters from Riddle Hill Run. His name is Sir Ezrin Snowfang, and he's vicious. I'm gonna make an athletics check. Yeah, for 25, certainly. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Stomping on the shelf that's already
Whoops.
pinning at you now.
5. He takes 8 points of fire damage.
Again, you gotta stab the fuck out of him.
As you see he just stomps over. I'm also gonna say, I'm gonna make a con save for Lord Asher. Natural 17, so he'll take half damage. I'll do the same fire damage. I said 8. So he takes 4 more points of fire damage as the polar bear steps over the flaming bookshelf, pushing it down onto him further. As he strides across the room, great sword in hand, and
Seen this guy fight before. Do I know anything about like?
I'm gonna say, you know that this is one of the few, even based on what Sir Rob was saying about how like people in Riddle Hill Run aren't very well trained.
Yeah.
You know from past tourneys that this is one of the few competitors who used to give skill trouble. They fight very similarly.
Got it.
And he draws his greatsword. And he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on you with advantage. That's 16 for the first one, it's going to miss. The second one, 21.
I'm gonna shield that.
Nice. Go ahead and mark. And expended use of your diamond gem soul. What does it look like when you...
You tell me. I don't know how. Yeah.
So you hold up your shield arm to block the blow, and you can tell that that great sword is going to cleave through your shield.
Yeah.
But something instinctually within you tells you to protect yourself, and you feel this surge of energy, like your forearm feels like it's on fire, and you look down and you see as the diamond gem soul that is embedded there in your wrist spreads, and it encases your arm and your shield and creates this diamond barrier that then just blocks the blow completely and stays there for the moment, for the time being.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's rad.
No one can hurt me.
And then at the end of his turn, he's going to call out, "Get him now, he's distracted!" And he's going to command his ally with a legendary action, who's going to make an attack on you with advantage.
My AC's 26. It's fine.
Yeah, that's only a 24.
Nope.
He has to crit to hit you at this point.
Got a crit to hit.
Yeah, you swing your diamond shield around and block the blade behind you as well. And that brings us to Hugin.
Me?
Yeah, I remembered this time.
So small.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush forward and stab that asshole.
Yeah, go ahead and
Stab hole.
make an attack with advantage.
Flanking hit.
I'm gonna say it took you 10 feet of movement because you're atop a dead body.
Climber up on that thing. That's gonna be a 26.
26 hits.
21 plus 4, so 25 damage.
Nice.
And then offhand attack him too.
Still with advantage.
That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 7 damage.
He takes those hits and doesn't even seem to like notice you behind him.
Like clambering up on a dead body, just like. Why is this guy going down?
Staying put.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Sir Deckard the Titan. Yeah, he's gonna just make his 3 attacks. He's actually gonna turn around and focus on the guy who just speared him a bunch, because
Good
that
idea.
was
smart.
painful.
And he's flanking that guy, so that's a better attack.
That is true. That is true.
Gonna grip it and rip it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking hell yeah.
Cast a little haste on myself.
Wow. 1 and a 2 with advantage for the first attack.
Way to go.
17 does hit. And third attack is also going to hit. So 2 hits from that. 26 points of damage from Sir Deckard as he whips around to the bear that was just stabbing down at him with a spear, cuts across the midsection. That one just kind of like steps back and snarls and smiles up at him. That's his turn. That's going to bring us to Lady Basil. She's going to go 5, 10 to here, so she can get a good view of the polar bear. She's going to make 2 short bow attacks on him. The 11 misses. 18 just hits, though. 3 points of piercing damage. Well fought, Lady Basil. That brings us to Prince Riss. You are currently flanking the polar bear with Hugin.
Yeah, I'll attack the polar bear. So that's advantage?
Yes.
Cool. 12.
12 misses. Parries with his great sword.
Hey!
Natural 20.
Nat 20 hits. If only you had some spell slots.
I know. Good lord.
So that's going to be 8.
8 plus 4, 12, and then 18.
Nice.
Here's a question. Since you have those spell slots within the gem, can you burn one of those to use a divine smite?
No. It's like a usage or something.
I would allow it.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, I was just throwing it out there.
I it's a protection thing.
Sure,
That's
no,
my whole thing.
I
you
get
know?
it, 100%.
It's true. It's true.
That means someone might die around me.
Sometimes to protect, you have to destroy.
Protect.
Bonus action, I'm going
Eat a little
to
snack.
second wind.
Yeah, go for it. Oh no.
Oh, Joshua.
Devastating.
Why do I roll so bad?
If it makes you feel any better, I've been all over the board back here. Usually good for your allies, bad for the enemies. Does that end your turn, Prince?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
There's no middle sliders on these. You're either rolling
No.
ones or nat 20.
Yeah.
Did you say 3?
I'm still aiming to get, so I've gotten
That's
2
like-
zeros so far. It's possible for me to get a negative score. I'm just waiting for that to happen. Not like with attacks, but still.
Yeah. All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Sir Lance Leporide.
Me?
No longer in the fire. It worked out to your advantage.
Since I'm up above this fool on the other side of Riss.
Oh,
do I
you
have
got advantage, yeah.
Get 'em.
I'm gonna stab him.
Out of the fire and into the frying pan.
18,
18 just hits.
10 damage.
He's still up.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
All right, 22 damage, and then I roll my 2d8 in addition. Another 10.
So a total of 32. Excellent. Yeah, how do you obliterate that wolf?
Fuck. Yeah. And by that you mean bear, right?
Bear, yeah.
I just like stab right through his brain stem from above. Like
Hell yeah.
behind, just
Yeah, just through the neck, like back of the neck.
And his jaw goes slack, and then his body goes slack.
Severing the brainstem from the cervical spine.
Sure.
Nice. That was 2 attacks. You've got offhand if you would like.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rabbit hop over all of them, past that box, and over by the little guy. Is he small enough that I could like pick him up and like run him out of the room or something?
He is about your size.
No. Well,
But I mean,
Am I-
you also
am I
carried
s-
flank here, so
am I strong enough to like just pick him up and like dump him out of the room?
yeah, make an athletics check just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Bye.
18.
Yeah, easy.
And you haven't used any of your actual movement yet, right?
Right.
Nice. So carrying a creature, you will be half movement speed, but you can go, let's see, you went into a space 5, and then from here it's 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, we'll give you the 30. Well, actually, the 30 would put you right outside.
Was this all difficult terrain?
You technically have difficult terrain because you're carrying another creature.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And I'll just like let him loose.
Free action, you cut his binds.
Get out of here. I gotta go back in.
Yeah, he turns around and he's like, all right, but try and save anything that you can. I have a lot of expensive stuff in there.
Your life's worth more than that.
You don't even know.
I don't.
He doesn't budge for now.
Okay.
Excellent. Ending Lance's turn brings us to Lord Asher. At the start of his turn, he is within fire, so he
Maybe this
takes-
guy's like a wizard or something, and he can like pop in and put out the fire.
I mean, I definitely thought that was someone, and it's not who I thought it was.
It's not.
Was that the voice?
I think so.
3. Lord Asher takes 23 points
Fuck me.
of fire damage.
Is he alive?
He has 2 hit points left.
Holy shit.
He's going to make an athletics check to try and get out of this situation.
Come on.
This is certainly a trait of fate. Has to be. Has to be. Lord Asher is more athletic than you would think.
Okay.
He gets +5 to this roll.
Oh my god.
Damn, okay.
You didn't say my dad had back abs.
He keeps them hidden.
Secret back abs.
However, this is a DC 20 check because lifting a burning bookshelf off of himself is quite a feat to be able to do. So he needs to roll a 15 or higher. Okay, we want 15 or higher.
Oh.
That's a 9.
What good are all those push-ups, Master Wayne, if you can't move a piece of wood off?
He continues to be pinned. He's essentially restrained by this flaming bookshelf. Ending Lord Asher's turn brings us to the fire.
No!
You're joking.
No!
It's on. It's a
Are
layer
you
action.
kidding a little joke? You're making a little funny?
It's a layer action, so it's technically on initiative count
So it
20.
does damage on their turn and on its own turn? Holy shit.
And in addition to dealing, and I don't need to roll it for Asher. He had 2 hit points left. He's engulfed in flame. He's struggling and pushing it up against, or trying to get it off of himself. And the wood basically turns to charcoal under his paws and breaks away, and it falls back on top of him. And you all just hear a little yelp. This bookcase becomes completely engulfed in flames, as do these crates and boxes. So I'm going to say actually both of these guys need to make their dexterity saving throws, as does this guy and Sir Deckard. This body also catches fire. As this scent of burning hair and cooking meat begins to fill the room, and you're not sure whether to be sickened or if your stomach is grumbling, I guess. Okay. For the night, natural 16 for the captain. Ooh, that's not great. 12, oh, 12 just saves. And Sir Deckard. Oh, natural 4, but I know that Sir Deckard is indomitable. 18 succeeds. So they all take half damage. 4 points of fire damage. That's the layer action of the fire. That brings us to Dame Liliana, who is pretty much trapped in here by all of this shit.
Oh boy.
She's going to just make her 2 attacks against Polar Bear.
It's a really bad place he got himself into.
Dirty 20 and a 22 are both going to hit. She's out of spell slots for a total of 20 points of damage. She slashes out wildly.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all for 2 short sword strikes. Yeah, it's not looking great. She basically just calls out, "We need to clear a path. Choose a direction and clear it so we can get out of here." As the fire is just like beginning to spread.
Are there any windows?
Not on the sides, no. There's like a shop window
At the front,
and then like a couple on either side of this little tower section.
There's your way out.
And do they have the...
Mostly what she's referring to is she's saying we need to pick one of these sides and kill all the people in it so that we have a path out, because this is all fire.
Yeah.
And there's dudes blocking the way here and a dude blocking the way here. Your options are either continue fighting in this burning building as it continues to burn, or go back in the hole.
Everybody out.
I mean, back
and
in the hole
barricade
is
the
pretty
door.
good.
Yeah, they just might pursue. All right, that ends Dame Liliana's turn and brings us to
How are we gonna get the
Why
people
are we
out of the
here?
hole if the shop burns down?
The knights. So this guy over here is going to make his 2 attacks on Sir Deckard with advantage. 14 doesn't hit. Dirty 20 hits. 8 points of damage.
It's wild trying to figure out what you're gonna do on your next turn, because at this point I have no concept of where initiative is. You know what I mean? It's just chaos.
Yeah.
This other knight, he's going to go 5, 10,
Shit ass bitch.
20. Basically takes him 20 feet of movement to get over his dead friends through the difficult terrain. And he's going to flank you, Prince Riss, and make his 2 attacks with advantage. Your AC still benefits from the shield,
Cool.
because it hasn't been back to your turn yet. I don't think that's going to hit. He has to crit to hit you. So first one, nope. Second one, nope. Just battering away at Diamond. There's only 2 remaining knights. All the rest of them are dead and on fire. Which brings us to Princess Azalea.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the other side of this table.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Charm Person at 2nd level. And to these 2,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say, why don't you 2 go ahead and start helping people out of here? What do you say?
I think they make their saves with advantage because you're actively fighting them.
I guess so.
I believe it says
Is,
it in
is that
the
what it
spell.
says in the spell?
If you are fighting it, but I don't think either
Yes.
of them have been attacked, have they?
I mean, we're
They're
common.
fighting you guys. They are enemies.
We're
unaware.
hoping for the best then.
First one, this is a what kind of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
I'm hoping.
Dirty 20 for the boar,
Bitch, you're a bitch.
and then for the captain,
You're a bitch. You're a bitch boy.
14 for the captain.
They're both bitches. That's the thing about them.
That is the thing about them.
Save 13.
14.
All right,
Well-
that's your action, and 5 feet of movement.
Is there anything on the shelves that can help us in this situation?
There's
You can
stuff
definitely-
on fire.
You can definitely. I mean, there's other shelves. You can definitely check them out and see.
I'm gonna ask Lady Basil, go back down with the others and try to find an alternate route out. We'll meet you at the capital. If we survive.
All right. And as you say this, she like grabs your ankle because you're on a table, and she just like looks up at you and she's like, "You have to survive." And she's gonna, on her turn, start heading to do as you asked. Does that end your turn, Lady Azalea?
And then, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Lady Azalea, Sir Ezrin is going to use another one of his legendary actions. As he calls out, "Take down that bastard of Cain!" And he's going to command his ally, who is going to make an attack with advantage on Sir Deckard. Natural 19 is going to hit. 14 points of damage. Deckard is still up, but he's looking very rough, and the fire is licking up into his space. That's going to bring us to Sir Rob, who is going to go ahead and continue wailing on this captain with advantage. As he's just like, "Hang in there, Sir Deckard. We can take him down." That's a natural 20 on the first attack.
Nice.
12.
Oh, that's a sound. For sure.
23 points of damage from the first hit. And another one with advantage. Natural 19 is going to hit for sure. 14 points of slash. That guy's starting to look rough.
Starting to look rough.
At the end of his turn, Sir Ezrin's going to call out again with his last legendary action of the round. He calls out to this knight here. "You heard me! Take him down!" And he's going to make his attack with advantage. So, natural 16 is going to hit. Oh no. He swings his great sword. Deckard!
Last thing you said to him was call him a chump.
13 points of damage.
The decade of Titan falls. His body begins to catch.
Oh no. I'm gonna say in that same instance, Rob cries out as Sir Deckard goes down. He's just like, no, fuck! Rhys, return the favor! And he's going to use his legendary action to command ally. If you wanted to make an attack on really either of the two guys that are on you, you can choose.
Polar bear, for sure.
Go for it.
Advantage.
Yes.
Fuck. 16?
16 does not hit.
Yeah.
God.
That brings us to the captains.
Oh boy. This one's gonna go 5, 10, whip around.
He's just going to go ahead and make his attacks on Sir Rob. Not with advantage, I'm just rolling them all at once.
How's Rob look?
Rob had taken some damage in the last fight and has also taken some damage here, but he's... Actually, no, he hasn't taken any damage here, so he's actually looking pretty good. Only one hit. 10 points of damage. That's going to end his turn and bring us... Oh no, sorry, there's one more.
He's gonna go 5.
Also, technically, I don't think I have shield up anymore. Because it was my turn
Right.
a couple after.
Right. This guy,
I've set him over here, but he's sharing space. I just don't want to stack any more on this.
particular square.
Did he have to take any fire damage?
It hasn't spread to this space yet.
Good.
It's kind of like localized to here and spreading outward slowly.
He steps forward, and he's going to go ahead and make his 3 attacks on Rhys with advantage. Goodbye. Wow, okay. 2 and a 3. The first one misses. It's a natural 20 for the second one.
Which brings it to
27.
cool.
And 21 for the second.
Can
Or for the
we
third.
do the damage on the first one first?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you whether I shield or not.
16. 30 points of damage.
I'm gonna shield that second one for sure.
And then again, that instinctual protection comes in, and your shield once again bleeds to diamond. You can see the diamond set in your arm. These little spiraling fractal patterns have begun to kind of splay out from it. Where it's set in your arm is this sort of like glowing white of the gemstone, and there seems to be this like casing of diamond that spreads and kind of like coats your skin, so that you still have like mobility, and the diamond moves with you, but it's creating this protective barrier. But you can see that the source itself is beginning to slowly spread. That ends the captains and brings us to Sir Ezrond Snowfang. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and just make his attacks on you with advantage risks.
Cool.
Silvery barbs.
What does that do?
It will take away that advantage
Nice.
and
I
give
mean-
it to Rhys.
Cool. That's a natural 19 for a total of 28.
Yep, that hits.
Try to do anything.
Holy
does that-
shit.
10 points
Okay.
of slashing damage.
I'm up.
Second attack with advantage from flanking. Might not hit. That's a 25.
Does not hit.
All right.
Damn, he hits hard.
That ends his turn and brings us to Hugin.
Two things. Can I look around and see if there's anything near us that would help? Healing potions? Anything like that?
Yeah, make an investigation check as you kind of like turn to the shelves behind you and are just...
Is this a free action, or would this be my action?
This is a free action.
Okay. Holy shit, so that's a 30.
Damn.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I find every...
Greater healing, superior healing.
Yeah, let me actually tell you what you
Please.
A couple of flasks. I'm going to say there's some sort of like runic scrawling on these flasks. That's a language that you don't understand. It's not characters that are familiar to you. But there seems to be some sort of liquid inside that has this slightly orange twinge. There's also a little row of 3 longbows and a little basket full of arrows. Like several bags that have 20 caltrops in them. These little like steel spiky things that you can like toss on the ground, try and fuck up somebody's paws. As well as a number of lanterns and jars of oil.
Oh shit. Okay.
Make a quick. This is also part of your free action. Make a quick history check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say with advantage because we've established that Hugin specifically has been to this shop before.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That's gonna be a 25.
Hugin, you're aware, only because you've conversed with Scuttle, the owner of the store, the Naked Mole Rat, that the little flasks are full of something called alchemist's fire, which could either be very bad if the fire spreads to here, or very good if you throw it to the fire, depending on who you're trying to affect with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've got some oil, some lanterns, a couple longbows, and some arrows, and caltrops.
Here's what I want to do. I want to shout to Liliana and Riss to throw them in the fire, and I want to grab the oil and smash it on Sir Esmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Sir Esmond? Hell yeah. Are you using oil or the alchemist fire?
So the alchemist fire would spread, right? Like it explodes or no?
If you like threw the jar at him, it is designed so that it would like spark and explode.
Right.
But if you just like pop the cork and douse him with it, it won't catch until it touches fire.
Okay. And would that do more damage than oil?
Yes.
Okay. So I
More
would
damage
do
and it's
that.
harder to put out.
Okay. Yep. I'm doing that then. Just
Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
okay.
Just a d20 plus, we'll call it dexterity with no proficiency, because it's an improvised weapon technically. Well, no. Roll it like a ranged attack. Yeah, dexterity and proficiency.
Yeah, technically rogues have proficiency in everything anyway. So.
Most things, yeah.
Oh fuck. That's a 12.
12. You get a little bit onto his cloak, but mostly it kind of spills onto the floor.
No!
Damn it.
That's the worst thing that could have happened.
Shit.
There's 3 jars there if you wanted to try again with your offhand.
Wait, doesn't she get advantage because she's flanking?
You do. You do, because you're flanking with Riss.
Thank you.
Matt, thank you for knowing what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. Oh, thank
that's
God.
so much better.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 23.
Yeah, you douse the polar bear
Yes!
with this orange, like oil. There's this acrid smell that fills the space. All of you, as members of the canine family, except for Lance, who you're outside anyway, all of your noses kind of like curl at the scent that rises off of this. He's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Offhand, I want to do the same thing to. Well, would I be able to hit the bear behind Riss? There's 2 in the same spot.
I'd say
right?
you'd have a better chance
Also,
of just
if you-
throwing the whole flask into the fire over here and hoping that it catches them, but it might potentially catch Riss as well.
Oh, that don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking
Yeah.
rough.
I won't do that then.
Rough.
That's what dogs say.
And help. Help is an action, right? It's not a bonus
Right.
action. Fuck. Yeah, I want to see if there's anything else I can do to like.
I don't think it's listed in like the rules as written, but I like where this is going. If you wanted to use your cunning action, which you can usually use to like disengage, dodge, or dash, I'd say if you wanted to use that to give the help action, I would allow that.
Yeah, I'm yelling at Liliana and Riss to throw him in the fire, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna like jump up and try to kick and
Hell
like,
yeah.
help to push him,
Hell yeah.
knowing that I'm not very strong, but the other 2 probably are
I love that.
capable of doing that.
Fuck yeah. Does that end your turn, Hugin?
That's it.
All right. Lady Basil listens to her daughter and heads back down through the trapdoor.
It's like wish fulfillment.
Probably none of you noticed this in the moment, but just for our audience at home, she like looks up at Lady Azalea, and a look of concern on her face, kind of like squeezes your leg once more, and then turns, does not even glance at the area where Lord Asher's body is burning.
Oi, bitch! Goddamn!
Cold-blooded.
That's Lady Basil's turn. That's going to bring us to Prince Riss.
I can't even. There's so many bodies piled up.
You're
Shove,
here.
shove, 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 shove.
Yeah.
Them into the fire.
Oh, there's 2 guys there still?
Yeah,
Wait,
they're technically
are there
in the
3
same
people
space.
on me?
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Maybe you can like
I know you want me to shove. I can't do this. I have to get away.
give
I'm
him
going
the Street Fighter
to
like
action,
roll top.
disengage,
Okay.
and get the fuck out of there.
Honestly, good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart move.
Go in the hole.
Going to
Okay,
the
I'm
hole.
gonna flip this guy over so that he's easier to stand.
Am I gonna be the only one that's not in the hole by the end of this fight? I'm gonna be on my own up on the
Yeah.
surface.
You head back down into the trapdoor.
Yeah.
All right, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you get down.
To the trap door, just behind Lady Basil. And that ends Prince Riss's turn
Yep.
and brings us back to the top of the round. Sir Lance, you're outside with this weird mole rat who, worth noting, he like, you tell him to leave and you have that brief exchange. And he looks up at you and he's like, I'm not going anywhere, friend. I've got too much shit in there.
That shit's all gonna burn, pal.
Like
Sorry.
the stuff in the back room.
What back? What back room?
There's a trap door in the back. You came out of it. That's where I keep my good shit. It's down there. I've got to get back to it.
Fuck.
I didn't know there was good shit in there.
Well, there is.
Well,
That's where I'm headed. You can do your own thing.
how
Whatever.
are you gonna get there? Everything's on fire.
Quickly. Thanks for untying me, friend. And it's your turn, Lance.
What good stuff could he possibly have?
Guns. Lots of guns.
Healing potions.
Yeah. There were like the little basement area that you guys like. There's that tunnel
Yeah.
that opened up into the little basement room. There were like crates and stuff in there. You guys just didn't look at them.
Are we terminally stupid?
I am, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a -2 intelligence, yes.
I'm not gonna be able to get Azalea out through the door.
Okay.
Like, there's just no way that I'm gonna be able to get her past all those dudes.
Well, technically, there's only on this side.
There's just the one guy.
Oh, you don't know your brother's dead yet.
Nope.
Can I peek in and assess the situation before I determine my
Yeah.
actions?
Use 5 feet of movement. Step in the door.
Looking in, the fire has gotten worse. Asher is dead, and is mingled in he's become tender for the fire. I'd say you come in just in time to see Riss disappearing into the trap door.
There's a guy standing over here.
Sir Deckard is slumped and down on the ground, face down.
Does he look dead, or does he look?
He's bleeding, and his body's catching fire.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to save him at this point.
But in terms of enemies, there are 5 people left.
That guy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him in one round because he hasn't even taken any damage yet. This
He
guy,
has.
right?
He's taken some damage from Sir Deckard and some damage from fire. You can see he's kind of singed, and he's got some like bleeding through the cloak.
I can try to kill him and clear a path for you to get out, or
Having a thought.
I can jump across the fire with my last rabbit hop, and we can go down the hole with everybody else.
Do we have a way of, if you make any effort to communicate your thoughts without giving them away, I would respond.
I don't really have a way to do that.
You could point. You could go, or
I suppose I'll just go. If I can see you clearly across the fire.
I'm on a table.
Yeah, I'd say honestly she's lit by the fire.
Okay.
This is what I was always meant to be.
Okay. So.
Lady
so-
Azalea stands looking over a burning room.
So I'll point to the hole, or I'll point to the door.
I'll point to the door.
Okay, I'll attack that guy. That's
Fuck
blocking
yeah.
the path.
Door. 10, 15 gets you right up behind him.
not flanking with anyone currently.
Is he potentially distracted by all the fire and surprised by a rabbit attacking him from behind?
No, no.
Well,
I
sometimes
appreciate the
you
hustle though.
Gotta advocate for oneself. Okay, so attack. Not great. 13.
13 misses.
Attack again. 17.
17 just misses.
What? Of course it does. All right. Offhand attack. 25.
25 hits.
Maybe I should have tried to throw him into the fire instead.
You do still have, worth noting, Sarab is over here. He's like, you can see he's like fending off this guy behind him, but is willing to close that gap and flank with you.
What would it have taken me to throw this guy into the, throw him through the shelf into the fire?
It would
instead
be
of
a full action. If you have an action surge, you could do that.
I already used it.
Or it's an attack action.
Yeah, it'd basically be like a shove attack.
Yeah. Need a short rest before I can do that shit. 9 damage. Not great.
That ends Lance's turn. Lord Asher is dead, which brings us to the fire.
Oh boy.
I need...
Lord Asher is Ash. Oh no.
Oh no.
How prophetic.
I'm gonna say, because this is a stone building, for now the bookshelves are in flames, as are the bodies. I'm gonna say, Lance, you are good in your position. However, I do need the knight in front of you to make a dexterity saving throw as Sir Deckard the Titan's body is engulfed in flames.
Is he gonna have a disadvantage maybe because he's blocked by me?
No, but he rolled an 8 anyway.
No.
Fuck him.
No, but he was a bitch no matter what.
He takes 13 points of fire damage. Shit.
Die.
And he's looking rough.
I'm gonna take him out.
On a dinner date.
I also need...
Maybe some ice cream afterwards.
take him back to my apartment for some ramen. That means sex and K-dramas.
Noted.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I'm
It's like
also
the
gonna...
equivalent of do you want to come up for coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For ramen?
Nat 20
Eee.
for the save for the captain. Sorry,
Your eye okay?
there's something in it.
I love your insistence on I'm having a discomfort, but I'm not gonna stop
But I'm
talking.
strong. Nat 20 for success for the captain on this side to avoid the flames, and another 8 for his friend, the other knight. He also takes those 13 points.
Good.
The captain, however, takes none as the fire spreads across the body that they are standing atop and catches this bookshelf as well. It doesn't hit the polar bear yet, but he is closer to it. That is the fire, which brings us to Dame Liliana. Dame Liliana is going to... She technically, because he is standing in this square, she can move here without risking an opportunity attack or anything.
She could also disengage.
Well, she is going to step over here, and she's going to make a shove attack with advantage.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to roll this.
Yeah, that's some tray of fate
It's
shit.
like I want to do it for you, but I can't.
So I'm going to roll for Dame Liliana first. This is basically an athletics check, which she's very good at. She adds 12 to this roll. This is to set the DC that Sir Ezrin is going to have to beat. 10 plus 12 is 22.
God, he's a beast too, though.
This
I
is
can use
his
this
roll
die
to-
now because we have our fancy little animated dice so that if you can't see the numbers, it's fine.
Fail.
Okay, so Ezrin needs to make a DC 22 athletics check. He adds 9 to athletics.
Oh my god.
So he needs to roll 13 or higher.
1.
That's an 8. However,
Indomitable.
He has 2 more uses of Indomitable.
Good lord. And she has more shoves too.
13.
Aye!
Exactly succeeds. However, it's Dame Liliana's turn. That was her first attack. Her second attack, she's going to do it again.
Yes. Do it again.
I'm going to say because both attacks are part of the same action, your help action carries to both. So she'll get advantage on this one as well.
Oh yeah.
That's even better. That's a natural 15, which sets the DC to 27.
Wow.
So now
No, it needs an
he has to
18.
roll an 18 or higher.
Ooh, okay.
18, 19, 20. That's a 3. He's going to use his last use of
Good
Indomitable. And pray for an 18, 19, or 20. That's only a 6.
Oh, the quarterback is toast.
Dame Liliana, with the help of Hugin, she is struggling against this massive polar bear, and together the two of you, she's kind of like pushing on his midsection, and you jump and kick him across the jaw, and as his head turns, Dame Liliana goes low, grabs him under her paw, and just lifts up.
Yeah!
He tumbles
Girl
backwards. And as I said earlier, these two are sharing this space basically, so he gets pushed 5 feet to here, which is into the flames.
Which catch?
Call him Katniss Everdeen. You're on fire.
It's going to add 2 extra damage die on top of the 2d10 fire damage that he would already be taking, so it'll be 4d10 thanks to the Alchemist Fire. And he will catch fire and will have to physically put himself out to stop taking damage on his turn, which will take his action.
Unless he decides to be a flaming polar bear attacking people.
Yeah, I guess he could do that.
He
One
takes
of your attacks canceling out 3 infinites. Not bad.
Hell yeah.
He takes 16 points of fire damage.
You may not be able to put out the alchemist fire.
And then I also ate up his Indomitables.
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have on fire. Which is
not?
It's weird. It seems like a thing that you should have.
Do you have a lighter?
I think in general, DMs try to avoid letting their parties catch things on fire.
We'll just go with charmed because it's
Red.
Okay.
So that we know that he's
on fire.
I'm pretty charmed that he's on fire.
It's very charming.
I'm sure.
Just scratch out the C.
Hard.
Harmed. He's been harmed. Hell yeah. That is Dame Liliana. She's gone 5 feet. She's going to go
10, 15, 20.
and heads down into the tunnels below. That brings us to the knights. First up, on the start of his turn, in the fire, homeboy on this side takes 5 points of fire damage and isn't looking great. He's going to step out of the fire. And 15 to here. And he's going to go ahead and make an attack on you, Hugin. His 2 attacks. Not 1 for the first one. And 13 for the second one.
Misses.
Both miss. This guy over here, he's going to turn around and attack Lance.
Better not.
I'm not going to actually turn him because I don't think I can.
Don't do it. Don't you dare.
I'm
Eh,
not.
eh.
I'm not. I'm not.
14?
No.
Nice.
And on that miss, I'm gonna riposte and stab him.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I do like stabbing.
17.
17 misses.
Damn.
For his second attack, he rolled a 24.
That will hit.
Okay.
Unless you believe in mercy.
No, you take 9 points of slashing damage,
That's not very merciful.
which ends the knight's turns and brings us to Princess Azalea.
For now, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Toll the Dead on the warthog that's going after, or the bear.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bear.
Yes.
That's going after Hugin.
Okay.
If I could get a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, a
Natural
bear
20.
Or a wart bear.
I'm sorry. We can see it.
I don't want to.
No.
Okay. If I take any steps forward, I'm on fire, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this body has caught, and
Forward.
it's threatening to spread to the table you're standing on soon.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of a problem. I'm gonna step backwards.
Okay, off the table.
And I'm gonna start to make my way towards where Sir Rob is. I know there's a bear over there. That's next round's problem.
Okay.
Oh no, I want to stay on the.
Oh, here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have plans for that table.
Yeah, hit him with the table.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Can I tell which would be easier at this point, more possible?
Mm-hmm.
Is it for Lance to get over here and into the hole, or for Rob and I to get out with Lance through the door?
I'd say equally hard either way. It's just a matter of which of you is going to cross through fire. You know what I mean?
Lance can do a good hop.
You can't do good.
It's true.
He did die just now, which is unfortunate.
I think I've used all of my. No, I haven't.
That was what alarmed you.
Maybe I haven't used all my route. Did I?
You have one left.
I will say the
Right.
main issue right now is
thought
that
you had
Sir
one
Deckard
left.
the Titan is on fire. But if someone were to move his body out of the way, like toss him more into the fire, that would clear that path.
Is he
Bye,
dead?
He's
brother.
As
dead.
he's burning?
He's dead. Yeah, you see that he's like fully inflamed and is not reacting.
All right. In that event, Sir Rob, I'm gonna need you to help Lance clear the way.
All right.
And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and step in between him and this bear, so that this other bear is gonna have to tussle with me and not Rob.
So you'd be
I'm horrified by this prospect.
Yeah.
you'll be
All of a
sharing
sudden.
space.
Why?
Because I'm supposed to be like protecting her. She's like putting her body in between this bear captain and Rob.
Looking rough out here.
Yeah, so mechanically you're sharing space with Sir Rob. All right. Ending Lady Azalea's turn is going to be Sir Rob. He heard you loud and clear.
He's going to step forward. This bear,
There's so many bodies.
yeah, this bear is going to use his reaction.
To make an opportunity attack against Sir Rob. 19 is going to hit him.
Son of a bitch. I punch him in the mouth.
I tell him to stop it.
No.
Sir Rob takes 12 points of damage.
He's still up, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah, Sir Rob still has over 100 hit points. He's fine.
Bro!
He's fine.
Why did I help at all?
He's a badass.
I just thought.
He steps forward and kind of like looks at Sir Deckard's flaming body and makes the 5-pointed star of the Ardors and is going to say a little prayer to himself before grabbing Sir Deckard's ankles and flipping him onto the fire. Potentially.
Tear. Single tear.
Wow. Did you see that? Just
Yes, I did.
I was just dancing on the edge there. Luckily, Sir Rob is pretty strong.
We know.
Athletics, he gets +9, so
We
that's
all
a 16 is more than enough.
He flips Sir Deckard the Titan's
Put your
body.
back into it.
And your friend.
I'm gonna say on a 16, he like tosses him up, and his body hits this shelf and knocks it forward.
Whoa.
It's been structurally damaged by the fire enough that it just breaks away from its own base.
Adds to the pile.
Yeah.
As there's just this funeral pyre here.
The little
Wow.
capybara mouth staring at me.
This is what you wanted.
Those little capybara abs. Yeah, and then he'll turn to you, Lady Azalea, and be like, "The way is clear, my queen."
Not entirely.
Almost.
Just
And-
seeing what it looks like on the camera, it's just madness.
It's just
Just a pile
It's just a pile of shit.
and this guy
Yeah.
who's harmed.
All right. It blows, but that was his full action to do that.
worth.
But with at the end of his turn, he's going to use one of his legendary actions and call out to you, Sir Lance, and be like, "Help us clear the way, Sir Knight!" And you can make an attack with advantage on this guy in front of you as he commands his ally.
This is really the best feature. What the fuck was that? Sorry, that was real.
Never rolled so many 3s in all my life.
Oh,
So that's a 12.
yeah, 12 misses, unfortunately.
Of
course it does.
Sir Rob's like, "That's all right, you get him next time." Ending Sir Rob's
He gives you bardic inspiration.
ending Sir Rob's turn brings us to the captains.
Oh boy.
First up, this one takes fire damage.
Suck it.
Bitch.
Ooh, a lot of fire damage. That's
Yeah.
17 points.
That's what I like to hear.
And he's going to step out of the flames. And 15, 20, 25,
Excuse?
30.
No!
He goes down
Bitch! I will hunt you for sport.
into the trapdoor.
You can shout fire in the hole. Already ahead, it's fine.
It hits Flank in the face.
No.
This one is gonna make his 3 attacks on Lady Azalea.
Yeah,
I
those,
forgot they had 3.
those are my concern.
I really just kind of made some choices.
All right. First one. That is a 12.
Nope.
Oh,
Second one is 14.
Can I use my riposte?
Yeah,
You can only use it once per round, right?
it's a reaction.
Okay.
would I have gotten an opportunity attack on that guy? That
Yes.
ran past me?
Yes, you would.
Hit him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
19 hits. Damage?
5.
5. Hey, every little bit helps.
Yeah, that would have been 10 for the opportunity attack.
10. Yeah, 10. You swipe out, but this other one is like parrying up in your position.
I hate to be helpful, but you still have one more attack.
I know. That is a 22. 14 points of piercing damage.
We're playing games.
You're very lucky those first 2 attacks didn't hit.
Yes,
Um,
that's correct.
that ends the captain's turns for now. And that brings us to Scuttle.
What the fuck are you doing?
Inside.
Scuttle.
He
I'm great as a crab.
like looks around and he's just like, "Oh shit, this is quite a mess."
5 feet to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Kneels down, punches in a floorboard, and you see as this shelf just kind of like lifts up, and there's an extra shelf underneath that was hidden in the foundation of the building. There's a series of potions inside. He reaches in, pops the top off of one, and drinks it. That's all he can do for now. He'll like gather up a couple of more, and he's like putting them in his pockets. That ends Scuttle's turn and brings us to Sir Ezrin, who on the start of his turn is going to take 4d10 fire damage because he's on fire and
Die.
has alchemist fire in his shit. Wow. 18, 20, 24 points.
Oh yeah.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Burn.
He doesn't like that.
He's weirdly into it.
He actually
Never
is
been
loving
this
it.
warm
He's
before.
moaning? For sure.
He's going to.
Stay on fire.
He is going to stay on fire.
Uh-oh. I don't like it when he stays on fire. That means he's gonna do
No,
something else.
where are you going?
Oh,
20,
let them fight.
25 to here. And he's going to make his, oops, Jesus, his 2 attacks on
There's a lot going on over there.
on Sir Rob. The first one is, it's an 18,
Oh.
which hits. And the second one is a 19, which hits. 24 points of damage to Sir Rob. Still over 100.
Why did I have...
And
did this act of selflessness come from?
Why am I here?
That ends Sir Ezran Snowfang's turn.
Made a terrible mistake.
Made a grave error.
At the end of his turn, he's gonna call out, "Finish the bitch!"
No!
And,
Excuse me.
and the captain on Lady Azalea is gonna make an attack against you with advantage. That is only a 17 to hit.
Yeah, dog. What?
I have a lot of numbers. I don't remember who adds what.
No, well, your bard doesn't have over 17.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
Shit.
As Princess Azalea Heartfire.
Falls unconscious. Spear punctures through your abdomen and pulls it out. Sarab behind you is waving his clashing greatsword with a flaming polar bear. And that brings us to Hugin.
Would you allow me to dive under the table to give that guy disadvantage on an opportunity attack so I can save my bonus action?
I'm gonna say yes.
That's dope. Okay.
That is dope.
Yeah.
I see.
Make an athletics check. I'm gonna say this is a DC. I'm gonna say this is a DC 15, and on a success, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I was like, yeah, can I do acrobatics?
And on a success, he'll have disadvantage on his opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah, that was 17 on the die, so 24.
Nice. Yeah, you succeed.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You want to pop up on the other side?
Yes.
Hell yeah. As Hugin.
Shit, she's not up, so that means he's not threatened and I don't get
Right.
sneak
But
attack
I
on
was
him.
sharing space with Rob.
No, Rob had to move forward to move the Titan's body.
Right.
I will do bonus action, insightful fighting against
Hell yeah.
the bear in the corner.
Yeah.
So that is insight check, and it's contested by the target's deception check.
Okay,
If I succeed, then I can use the sneak attack.
go for it.
Insight's +9. Okay, so that is a 27.
Nice. He rolled a 5.
I incited the fuck out of this dude. Okay, in that case, I will then sneak attack with a dagger.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, that's an 18 on the die, so 25.
25 hits for sure.
Yep, 23.
Okay. Ending Hugin's turn. Lady Basil is in the tunnels below. And
Kills a man.
she turns around to see Prince Riss and Dame Liliana entering, and then behind all of you, one of the grizzly bears stepping down. And she had a little bit of a head start on you guys. She's just going to whip around and see that bear coming through and pull back with her short bow and make 2 attacks on him.
Come on, mama.
The 11 is going to miss. The 17 hits, though. 6
damage.
points.
Fuck.
6 points of damage to that captain.
We had only 3 hit points left.
Everyone else is down there too, though. So like,
Including Elzor.
Elzor's down there, Riss is down there.
Blank's fucked up, but I bet he can still do some shit.
That guy's gonna get dogpiled.
That's going to end Lady Basil's turn and bring us to now relevant, and I'm glad I rolled for them, Elzor.
Nice. Perfect.
Elzor is going to cast a 3rd level guiding bolt.
This is exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. 22 is going to hit for sure. 6d6. 4. $19 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Which bears are susceptible to?
Whoever gets the next shot in on him gets advantage.
Mm-hmm. Elzor calls the winds of Zephyria and sends this bolt of like twirling wind that just kind of like cuts through the air in these varying like slashes that kick up dust as it goes, and collides and takes a good chunk out of this bear's abdomen, and the winds kick up around him, and there's like this slight glow as his fur is whipping around, and the next attack against that bear has advantage. That brings us to Prince Riss.
I don't know that you're down, but this is what I do either way. I was planning on doing this beforehand, and let me know what you think about this. Am I within 30 feet?
You're within 30 feet, but you don't have eyes.
So I've got my Channel Divinity, and it's Turn the Tide as a bonus action. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus 4 HP if they have no more than half their HP.
Yeah.
And I need to heal myself,
Yeah.
and I would do it for everyone else that's below half HP.
100%. That would hit Princess Azalea.
Okay.
That would hit Hugin if you're at less than half.
I have not taken any damage.
Yep.
What the fuck? I'm a wily little.
Yeah, it's been a cluster, but you guys killed most of the dudes that were going to be a problem before they got a turn.
That was the goal.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
for that.
So just going to touch my symbol and say a short prayer. Say, Valera, protect us. Help us turn this tide.
Yeah, and as you say that, this sort of like ringing of bells, which you had always kind of had this sort of like in the back of your mind, this image of the church bells like they have in the Temple of the Arters, but you're realizing now that it is more like the sound of diamond ringing after being struck. As you see that prismatic light surround you and burst forth from you, and it actually kind of goes out and around corners and fills this space as there's just this sort of like rainbow luminance that covers your allies.
Literally the last feature I can do. That's going to be 9 HP.
All right, Azalea, you're back up at 9 hit points. Is that your action?
That's my bonus action.
Okay. I will say there's a bear right on you. And
Is he in my space?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit him.
and he's glowing, so you have advantage.
Oh, good lord. 16.
16 exactly hits. The captains aren't as heavily
The
armored
story.
as everyone else.
10.
He's still up, but looking.
One more hit.
Yeah.
Every time we finish recording, Cameron and I go
20.
fight.
20 hits.
9.
Oh yeah.
And hell
Say
yeah,
more.
Ending Prince Riss's turn brings us back to the top of the round. So Lance.
Lance,
Me.
fix it. Fix it.
I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna attack. Home slice there.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
19 hits.
10 damage to him.
He's looking very rough.
That's crit. I crit on 19s.
Fuck yeah!
Kill him.
So that's 22 plus whatever I roll, basically.
Okay.
25.
I'm gonna re-roll this die.
Okay.
22 plus 6, so 28 total damage on that hit.
Nice. He had 4 hit points left.
As you attack, you like pierce through and shove him.
And he also goes up into the fire.
Nice. How's Polar Boy looking over there? Does he look like he's super rough, or does he look like he's on fire and just fine?
Make an insight check as a free action.
We're sharing an experience.
22.
Almost having both their
22. He looks, at the moment, mostly unbothered by being on fire.
Oh
What the fuck?
my god.
That's the opposite of what you are. So,
However, if you were to move forward, you'd be flanking him with
Yeah.
Sir Rob.
Also, like, Azalea is still down, and I'm worried about that, so...
Yeah, I would say you can see Azalea is like beginning to stir.
I'm pissed.
Like,
Azalea, get
like
the fuck out of here.
like, she went down, and you see like she was like still, and then there was that prismatic light, and then she just like moved a paw forward to like start doing a push-up.
It's on Home Slice's ankle, bitch. We're dying together.
I'm gonna go ahead and, for my bonus action, I'm gonna use my second wind.
Okay.
That is a good call.
Yeah, not a bad call at
You
all.
did the right thing.
So I heal 13 hit points.
Hell yeah. Do you stay put?
No, I move up so that we're flanking.
Hell yeah.
I'm putting myself next to a flaming polar bear, which is the worst possible place I can think of to be.
Yeah. Pretty rad though. Ending Lance's turn brings us to the fire.
Fuck.
It continues to rage. It spreads to this area. And yeah, it's not really spreading. It's less like going outward from here and more like the ceiling rafters are beginning to catch
Oh shit.
as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with like smoke inhalation because that would be a thing, but too many things are
has
happening.
the time?
Yeah, not me. That's the fire.
Tall ceiling, it would just, float
Yeah.
out.
That's going to bring us to Dame Liliana. She's going to... She steps forward and pushes Lady Basil behind her for safety, and is going to make 2 short sword attacks on the bear that's following. Yeah, first one is a 23, and the second one is a 26. Both hit. That's 19 points of damage from Dame Liliana. Oh, you know what? She would get sneak attack on that. Keep forgetting.
She has rogue levels.
She does.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that's right. She's a rogue paladin combo.
Mm-hmm.
So she can get like that sneak smite
Big
combo.
hit, yeah.
2 6s, 12
Nice.
more damage. Beautiful.
Take him out.
He's still up,
him.
but he's
He's one of the
looking-
captains. They're tough.
Yeah, he's looking really rough.
You mean he keeps getting hit so much?
That's gonna bring us.
For those words.
I'm something is broken.
You mean he keep getting hit so much?
Something is broken in here.
That's pretty good.
That brings us to the knights. Knight singular. There's one left. Oh, you know what? Because I did say it. The fire is spreading towards the ceiling. This table also catches fire.
Oh, since it's the fire's
there's a
action, wouldn't anyone who's on fire take that damage too? Again? Including the
Yeah,
polar
that's
bear?
true. That's true. And his is doubled because he's covered in alchemist fire.
Nice.
Just,
Burn, 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 burn.
Burn.
Ooh.
Toast that marshmallow.
666
Nice.
28 total damage from fire. Starting to look pretty rough.
I would imagine most of his fur is just like burning.
Yeah, singed.
Stinky.
Oh, if he lives, he's getting a name from that.
He already had one.
Naked.
That was
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Fang?
Snowfang.
Snow thing.
This knight is going to step forward to this flaming table. I'm going to pull up the Tray of Fate, and we're going to make an athletics check.
What's your deal?
This is going to be... I'm going to make this also DC 15, because tables aren't super heavy, but this one's on fire, so touching it's hard to make yourself do. He needs to roll...
Are you up to what I think you're up to?
He needs to roll a 12 or higher.
I'm gonna try to throw this flaming table at both of you.
19.
Oh boy.
He steps forward, grabs the legs of the table, and he's just going to flip it.
I need Azalea and Hugin to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's good. Oh damn, your deck save is
Yeah.
out of this world. It's amazing.
If I had rolled a 2, though, it was gonna be like,
So 23 for Hugin.
23 for Azalea.
Hell yeah.
We hold hands and we jump together.
Just for the sake of this and for the sake of clearing some of the shit out of the way, he goes to hit you both with the flaming table, but overshoots it and like uses too much force. The table just kind of soars over you in the air, clatters against the wall, falls onto this table, and they become a pile of rubble. Which,
Beautiful.
thankfully,
My handy pile of rubble mini.
Oh, he has
I
some.
do have some.
Incredible.
What? That's
Yeah.
so fun.
Crap.
He made little rebel.
Nice.
I love it.
Next time I'll have fire.
I'd see that happening and just like dive on you and be like, if you ever pull that hero shit again, queen or sister, I will slap you.
She coughs blood onto the stone.
He'll use the rest of his movement to go
Don't
5.
be.
Yeah.
No.
He's going to step down into that area.
I guess we're going down the hole.
That's the knight's turns. That brings us to Princess Azalea.
I'm going to stand up. There's guys down there. I would like to wait for more people to be here before I dart off.
You get sneak attack on him if you attack the guy in front of us.
Oh, do I now? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that then.
Okay.
Can I make a called shot?
I will let you know. Making a called shot is going to add 5 to his armor class.
Okay. Do I know what his armor class is?
You know it's less than 18. A 17 hit earlier.
Never mind. I'll just stab him.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just.
Oh, hey. 26.
26.
Which means I would have gotten
That would've
it if
hit,
I
yeah.
had called it.
But also, still
Safe.
hits. Good.
It does.
Yeah.
And I get sneak attack.
You do.
Yep.
And I would like to go ahead and burn another bardic inspiration
For your psychic blade.
for my psychic blades.
Hell yeah.
And as I
to
do
him?
so, I'm just leaning in and I go, you really think your little shit-stain-covered carcass was really going to win in this? Nice!
That's real nice. That almost couldn't have gone any better.
21, 27 plus 4, 31.
31. What does it look like when you destroy this bear?
Okay, I'm gonna, I just, when I stab him, I kind of plunge through this soft part under your jaw into his brain.
Hell yeah.
And then I just kind of kick him off.
Nice. Do you kick him towards fire, away from fire?
Yeah, if I can just throw him into fire.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Lance feels a lot better about the situation now that you're not in chopping position anymore.
Yeah, the only enemies left have either
Gone down the hole or are a polar bear.
Or are a polar bear.
Does that end your turn, Princess Azalea?
I think unfortunately I don't have anything that is a bonus action that I can throw down the hole.
Okay.
But I'll move towards it. I am gonna wait.
Okay. 5, 10, 15 gets you right in front of the door.
All right, that's going to bring us to Sir Rob. He's going to make 2 attacks with advantage on Sir Ezrin.
Hell yeah.
That's a crit on the first one.
Hell yeah.
Your abs and your back.
Okay, I'll do that first. 12.
Pussy into a crack.
So Rob!
Nice.
26 points of damage. Second attack.
I thought you were about to say that's a crit.
That's a 22. 13 points of slashing damage. That is Sir Rob's turn, and at the end of his turn, he's going to call out, "Come on, Sir Lance, help me finish him off!" And he's going to command an ally, and you can make an attack with advantage.
Out of context commands. 25.
25 absolutely hits.
11 damage.
Nice. He went from looking kind of rough to looking very rough in a very short span of time.
Good.
The flames licking at him are beginning to become a problem. That brings us to the captains, of whom there are one. He, seeing your wounds kind of close up after that bright flash of light, he's going to focus his 3 attacks on Prince Riss.
Let's go.
Still got another use of that.
22 for the first one.
Yeah, I'm going to use the last shield.
Okay.
Heal.
The last safe shield.
Yeah.
For the second attack, that's only an 18. That misses. Even less for the third.
You thought you weren't gonna use shield.
Oh.
I didn't think I'd be attacked by
All
how
of
many
them?
people? 4 or
Yeah.
5?
I thought you would.
Yeah,
Beefy people, too.
I had a feeling.
you're wearing new armor, but they know who you are.
Yeah.
All right, Scuttle.
Got 'em.
Scuttle goes 5 feet forward and then lifts off the ground.
Okay.
30.
Did he have like, was it a fly potion that he chugged or something?
Or maybe levitate or something. But yeah, he downs a potion. His bottles are jangling, and he takes a few steps forward. And it's not like he jumps; he just like steps, and it's almost like his legs didn't anticipate him lifting off the ground as they kind of keep moving under him, as he just kind of hovers over the flames, tickling at his underside, and then lands behind Lady Azalea.
His tingling bottles.
His tingling bottles, yes. That's Scuttle's turn. That's going to bring us to Sir Ezrin Snowfang.
He
He's-
could die.
Oh, doesn't he take fire damage?
Oh, he does, yeah. At the start of his turn.
Man, you hero.
Thank you for reminding me. That's 16, 23, 26.
400 damage.
He's like a flame swinging his sword around. You can see most of his fur at this point is gone.
Yeah, those are third-degree burns.
Yeah, his skin is beginning to blister in places, and his lips are curling up in a similar fashion to how Skjol's had. One of his eyes pops, but he's still this just one-eyed, like you can see into the skull of this polar bear as he's just screaming while roaring wildly and swinging his swords around, and in his death throes, he's gonna keep attacking.
You know, that's what it is that the nerve death set in so quickly that he's like, I
Yeah, he can't even
feel
feel it anymore. He's gonna go ahead and make his 2 attacks on Sir Rob. Ah, fuck it. He's going into a frenzy. He's gonna make 1 attack on each of you as he's just kind of like spinning around.
It's fair. That's fair.
First against Sir Rob is that's gonna hit. 21. 13 points of damage to Sir Rob. An attack against Sir Lance. That's a dirty 20.
I'm going to use the tight quarters counter
Yeah.
to try to increase my armor class to where he doesn't hit me.
Okay. What do you need to roll?
I need a 2 or better
Okay.
on this d6.
Good chance. Good chance.
Got it.
That's a 4, which
So-
means you can counterattack.
Counterattack with my short sword. Oh, but it's advantage, right? Because we're flanking.
Yes.
Then that's a 17.
17 just misses.
No.
You slap him along the side of the head.
Yeah, he's moving around and flailing so wildly that you counter his strike and you go to make your own counterattack, but the great sword has already spun back around and catches yours again and parries it. That's his whole turn. That brings us to Hugin.
I want a piece of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna get in there and sneak attack him with some daggers.
go for it.
You can share a space with Siberian, R.I.P. with Sir Rob.
Alright.
Rob.
You don't get to go.
Yes, please.
R.I.P. What was that? You killed him.
Technically, Skill killed him. No, Skill didn't kill him.
No.
I killed him.
Yeah.
So you'll have advantage as you're flanking with Lance.
Okay.
Once again, going back to back with Sir Rob, rolling across his back abs into the fray.
Ooh.
Their eyes meet.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are both the same. That's 18.
18 exactly hits.
Oh, okay.
Incredible.
And sneak attack his guts out.
Perhaps literally.
One can only hope. 27.
27, he had 2 hit points.
I love the overkill of the last 2 turns.
What does it look like as Hugin whips around Sir Rob Boulderclaw?
I almost had him on that counter, damn. But I'm glad you got him.
Close. I'm just here to clean up this mess. Yeah, I think it's exactly that, where we're me and Rob Boulderclaw like roll across each other, and as like Rob had been like swinging up, I am swinging under and disembowel him with
Hell
one
yeah.
swipe.
And flaming guts
Spill out on the floor.
spill onto the floor as Sir Ezrin Snowfang is no more.
His flaming body. I'm gonna say on the killing blow,
You like disembowel him, and then over your shoulder, Sir Rob shoulder checks him,
and his body stumbles back into the flames. And there is a clear path.
I
should
am
anyone take it.
taking my movement action to head down the hole.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. As you step into
The trapdoor, you see a knight and a captain that are there at the bottom of the stairs, trading blows with Dame Liliana and Prince Riss, with Lady Basil standing shortly there behind with a short bow, firing off in the openings that she can find.
I'm going after that captain, and I'm going to use offhand attack.
Hell yeah. Yeah, sliding quickly down, or rather leaping down the hole. You're flanking with Riss.
Oh, great.
Do we want to keep one of them alive for questioning?
Try.
Hugin is out for blood. All bears
That
must
was
die.
my original idea, but
All
I
bears
am,
must die.
Dodge.
Fair.
I'm on the
Yeah.
edge of death.
I am fully on board with whatever you decide.
There's no mercy left. It's murder rage. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Also, he's just a grunt. I'm sure he doesn't know
1d4 plus
that much.
The polar bear would have been useful.
6 damage.
Still up, but looking pretty rough. Excellent. That ends Hugin's turn. Brings us to Lady Basil. She's going to fire at that captain as well. 2 attacks with her short bow. Crit on one of them.
Woo!
We'll do that one first. 6, 10, 12 points of damage. Takes the captain out.
Nice.
I'll carry this other roll over to the other knight, which misses with a 11. That's Lady Basil's turn. Elzor.
Let's go, Alpo.
Let's see. Do you
Cardinal?
have to see that you can see?
Oh, I get it.
Elzor begins praying to Zephyria under his breath, and he's basically going to hold his action until he can see more of you. That's Elzor's turn. That's going to bring us to Prince Riss. The captain goes down. There's still a knight in here threatening.
Yeah, I guess I'll attack him.
Go for it.
I'm praying to Zephyria.
17.
Oh, you're flanking, so it's...
Yeah, with advantage
yeah.
because Hugin's there.
17.
17 just misses.
All right, one more.
Parries the first attack.
25.
25 hits, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kill him, please.
Dead.
10.
Nice.
Still up for now.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
They're impervious to death, I think.
Clearly not. That ends Prince Riss's turn. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. I'm going to bonus action with that attack and try to disarm him.
Hell yeah.
There.
So this is contested strength checks, I believe. Yeah, if you want to roll first and set the DC, then I will roll, see if he beats it.
13.
He needs to roll a 10 or higher. He rolls a 13, exactly. Well, 16 total. So yeah, you attempt to disarm him, but he keeps his grip on, and the two of you continue facing off. That brings us back to the top of the round, Sir Lance.
Lance.
So there's just that one guy left, right? Well, I don't know.
Down the hole, yeah. This area, aside from fire, appears to be cleared, and there's a narrow pathway around the fire for now that you could theoretically get everyone out through.
Azalea, do you want to, this path is clear, so whenever you're ready, you can come out this way. I guess in the meantime, there's not anything for me to do with that combat that's down there. It's too tight of a space for me to be helpful. I feel like.
Well, fortunately, the out the door plan was kind of based on not being able to get to the hole, but now we can. So.
Well, like we came out of the hole. Like the whole deal was to like
Oh right,
get,
we
to
were
get
gonna.
out.
But
Yeah,
then,
you chose door.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yes, I chose door because there were too many.
But also, like the whole
Problems.
reason we came out of the hole was because
Right,
we
to
wanted to
leave.
leave.
Yeah.
And we only went back in the hole.
Because it
I
was,
forgot
Yeah,
how
you're
this
still
all started.
yeah, and you're still on the outskirts of Howlheart Keep, which is clearly under siege. But you're on the outskirts. You get the sense that if you flee from here out the door, then you can take off into the woods.
Yeah,
and
that was
make your
the
escape.
whole. That was the deal.
So if
It's
you
just been so many hours.
if you could let everyone know to do that, or
Yeah.
Scuttle, like, is there anything in here that would be helpful for us to get out of town, or like, what's the deal? Do you need?
Yeah, downstairs. There's a lot of helpful stuff downstairs. I'm gonna grab that and then I'm gonna fucking bounce. I'm out of here.
Do you know a good way out of town?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I mean, there's not any other like of their soldiers around in this area, right? Like,
I don't know. They were just beating the shit out of me in here.
I guess I'm gonna scout outside real quick,
Okay.
just to make sure that there's not anyone else that's gonna be a fucking problem.
20.
Make a perception check.
13.
You see that you are literally at the forest's edge.
So there's the forest begins here. In this direction is Howlheart Keep and like the walled city. There's like little houses and like a small village surrounding Howlheart Keep. But yeah, this way is dense thicket and forest, and you get the sense that heading that way, you'll be in the clear. Looking to the right towards Howlheart, you see a few small squadrons of members of House Arctos. You also see a few wolves and canines of different types that are in chains that are wearing the colors of House Luperel and are being kind of like marched into Howlheart Keep that look like they've been captured. But they're kind of off in the distance. There doesn't appear to be any like backup in the woods.
Okay, cool. So, I guess I'll just hop back in and look and see if there's anything helpful that I can grab before we leave.
Okay, make another perception check.
8.
Just Lady Azalea.
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah, you see there's the fire, and this bookcase over here is untouched by the flames at this point. But other than that, nothing like immediately catches your eye. You probably like catch a glance of the 3 longbows back here that are just bound to burn up momentarily.
Can I use my dash action to run over there and, like, I don't know, jump over like the fire on the way to those so that I can grab one of those and some arrows?
Yeah, I'd say your quickest bet would be you've gone, this 25 was to here, 30, and then if you action to dash,
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then make an athletics check to jump.
20.
20, I'm going to say that gets you exactly here at the edge of the fire.
And on your next turn, you can grab one of those longbows for sure.
Okay, cool.
Nice. That ends Sir Lance's turn. The fire continues to rage on. I'm going to make a dex save for Sir Rob, who is standing on a body that's going to catch soon. Or that is beginning to catch. That's super cocked.
Super cock.
Okay. Yeah, natural 18. I'm going to say, just for the sake of this, on an 18, he sees the body catching and is going to just toss it into the flames. Brings us to Dame Liliana. She's going to make 2 attacks against this knight. 14 misses. Second attack, that's much better. Dirty 20 hits. 8 points of damage. That's going to end Dame Liliana's turn and bring us to the knight. He's going to make...
He's gonna decide it's not worth it.
He's going to make his 2 attacks against Prince Riss.
Fighting to death.
As you see, he's just like You don't know if it's like brainwashing, indoctrination, or just he's that loyal. But he's just like, House Luperel must fall! 19 for the first one.
I'm good.
And natural 2 for the second one.
They're telling a story.
I thought it was going to tell a different story for a second.
Me too.
That brings us to Princess Azalea.
If I open the hatch,
The hatch is, it's been open this whole time.
if I lean in, can I see this guy?
Yeah, you see he's surrounded by your allies.
Oh, can I throw a firebolt down there?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, I'm not feeling
Make an
it.
attack roll with advantage because you're above him.
Yeah, baby. I'll do that. Ooh. Give me vibes. What are your vibes?
Good vibes.
18?
18 just hits.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's 2d10.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck a hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking bussin'.
No cap.
That's just 6 points of fire damage.
All right.
There's like a whistle. You know the How to Train Your Dragon? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the sound.
Excellent. I'll
Thank you.
recreate that somehow. It's just going to be my mouth.
Hang on.
Excellent. I'm going to use that. Nice. Ending Princess Azalea's turn. Do you say anything
Oh, yeah,
to
I'm
anyone?
gonna say. Well, I don't know if you want to keep going, shithead, but all your friends are dead, so make your choices.
Oh, okay.
And that's both for my allies and that guy.
Nice, nice. You're all aware that everyone else is dead, except for this guy.
Kind of backed into a corner.
That's going to bring us to Sir Rob, who just yells out, Friends in the hole! We've got a clear path out up here!
I thought I was also pretty clear.
And he's going to go 5, 20, 25, and he's going to wait by the door to kind of help you guys out.
Hey, could I go ahead and move?
Sure.
I kind of forgot.
30.
Bonus action dash.
wanna
No,
go?
No.
I just want to stand right behind Rob.
Okay,
I want safety.
nice.
All right, that brings us to, not the captains, they're all dead. Scuttle!
Go.
Hovers, doesn't even touch the ladder, just kind of like hovers down and goes over this clash that's happening to the back of the room where there's a couple of crates. He like kind of like feels his pockets, reaches into one and kind of like turns it out, and grabs, like pulls a cloth off of the top of these crates that are covered. And there's a little pair of shears there, and he takes those, like snips off his pocket and pulls on it, and as he does it stretches, and he's going to like bring it over the crate,
Neat.
and as he does, the crate vanishes and it returns to pocket size. And then he just kind of like
Ooh.
tucks that pocket into a different pocket, and, and then he's like, all right, we should probably get out of here. And he's going to fly back up.
And get back to here.
All right,
Great.
that brings us to
Explosives.
Hugen.
One dude left.
One guy left, and you're
Okay.
flanking him.
Okay, let's give him a little stibby stab.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 absolutely hits.
That's a 20 damage, just in case he's still got health. That's gonna be 23.
Nice. How does it look when Hugen ends the fight?
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, boy.
I think Hugen's just fucking tired and doesn't even like pay attention to him. He's like, all right, let's go. Just like slices his throat as I go to grab Riss and pull him back up the ladder.
Yeah, as this strange mole rat hovers over your head. Rad. At this point, we can drop combat.
Grab nimbos.
What are those of you in the trap door doing in this moment?
Elzor, can we get some healing, maybe?
Yes. Certainly. Perhaps once we get up and I can see everyone.
Start shoving you.
as fast as I can climbing.
You see, he's like holding this prayer under his breath as he follows all of you up, and
How's
then
Flank?
he's fine.
Okay.
He's stable. He's like clearly still injured.
Yeah.
But not dying. And finally, once he can see at least those of you who were fighting and took damage, which I think was pretty much Sarab and the three of you, right? I don't think you took
I
any
think
damage.
Good.
all of us were here getting.
Nice.
Untouched.
Well, up to
Hugo was flawless in this battle.
up to 6 of you.
Flawless.
He casts Mass Healing Word.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
So
That's
you,
that good shit.
good
I mean,
good.
it's not crazy.
But
It's helpful. You
Better
all
nothing.
heal
Yeah.
7 points.
Well,
that puts me at like almost a quarter of my.
Scuttle, anything else you can help out with? Potions or anything? We did kind of save your life.
Everything is in the bag. Out of the burning building, please.
Right. Once we find a safe space, we'll determine what we want to pay the man for.
And yeah, he like cautiously like looks out the door and makes sure that there's no one else around before just hopping down and scuttling off into the woods.
What's his name would.
Yeah,
Yeah, right behind him.
a limping scuttle for
I'd
sure.
like to maybe. I was told not to do hero shit anymore, so I'll be like second to last. But I'm just gonna make sure, for certain, that we are not seen or followed as we. get
Okay, make
into
a
the tree
perception
line.
check.
Perception. 17.
You don't see anyone that takes note of your position as you're exiting. You just see a couple of Luperelian soldiers who look pretty beaten and bloodied and are in chains being walked into the city gates. But the members of House Arctos seem distracted by those. There's a few of them going by nearby buildings, but this seems to be the squad that was kind of in your area that you guys took out.
Squaw.
So as you all rush off into the woods for wherever your paws carry you next, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. And we'll see you next week for the finale of season 1 of
Holy
A War of Fang and
jeez.
Fur.
We
Bye.
made it, y'all. We
I hope that it isn't presumptuous of me, but I have taken the liberty of coming up with some names for everyone.
They are waiting to take you in to the throne room, and I've been sent to lead you there.
Everything seemed safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's the safest place in all of the city. It's the throne room.
both in.
Into your eyes.
I do.
That's a natural 20! Oh my god!
There are people far outside of your grasp who know the truth.
There is no one outside of my grasp.
You may not be able to grasp anything without hands.
Are all of your guards aware that you had other members of the King's Guard killed in the streets and fed to beetles?
Sarab is like, wait, what? And Bristlebeard kind of straightens up. I keep myself surrounded by those who are loyal.
Were they loyal enough to kill Sir Birion for you? Lady Thrashley? And the High Queen?
Now that you mention it, Sir Lance, they were. Sarab is like, wait, what? As the great swords are coming down into your torso and just eviscerating you with your last breath, do you say anything?
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want even more Arcanarama goodness, you can head over to patreon.com/Arcanarama, where the low price of $5 gets you access to a whole host of content, like the Chaos Hours, our post-show talkback, where we chat with each other about the things that happened in the episode and give you a peek behind the Dungeon Master's screen. The Guardians of the Phoenix podcast, where it all began, as well as monthly art drops with character art that you can use in your own games at home. The $5 tier gets you access to all of those goodies, but there's also a $3 tier if you simply want to be noticed by your senpais. So without further ado, huge shout out to all of this month's Patreon supporters. Definitely Not Sam, Scott Shear, Nita Yilva, Eric Firm, Freya Odensdottir, Robin Stone, Tina Holt, and Al. See you in the next one.